what's up, everybody? Sunday. After what I've been told by a lot of people was a very eventful day. Atlas the bookkeeper of the house. How would you sum up today's nonsense?
Insufferable, actually.
Oh.
I was just watching it, and I thought it was some of the worst content I might have ever seen in my entire life.
All right. Okay, that should be fun to go through. I have not seen a single second of it outside of like maybe the thumbnails and stuff of other people streaming it. But it seems like it was a lot of fun. A lot of people had a very meaningful time. Mickey Thor in the house says, please say you heard his nugget slip of the tongue. Well, as you wrote that, Mickey Thor, someone sent me a clip, and I put it in the sound box already. So here, let's listen together, and let's hear exactly. Yes, let's hear exactly what it sounded like. And please, Atlas, I want your take as well. Here we go, right here.
These nuggets are good?
Oh, okay, one more time.
These nuggets are good?
Oh, one more time.
These nuggets are good?
Oh.
These nuggets are good?
Let he without sin cast the first stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just a misspeaking. He misspoke. Okay, so no problem. But that's very funny anyway, though. Here we go.
These nuggets are good?
There we go. Big up Fictitious, who said, I know the re-up doesn't count, but hope this helps. Big up Fictitious. Yes, it does count. All right, brother. Fictitious, it all counts. I do have to ask, though, now, Atlas, now that he streamed until, what, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, is the night stream on or not on?
God, I hope so. Come on, he's Mr. Professional. We got a schedule to keep. He was just complaining about how behind he was.
Yeah. Oh, now we got a raid from the Almighty One himself here. So now we got to play a game. Everyone, you got to play this game of Find John Rambo. That is your task. Can we find him? Right to left. Here he comes. Come on, Johnny. Where is he?
Oh, let's go.
Come on. Where's John? Find him. I saw him this time. I saw him.
Very
I saw
obvious
him.
on this one, folks. Dented if you didn't find him.
Yep. If you did not find him this time, you are truly dented. So anyways, let's get to it. You know what the deal here. We're going to watch Ask the King. We're on part 2 of episode 43. Last week was semi-banger-ish, right? We did get to hear about... what the fuck we hear about last week? Now I can't even remember. That's what you're here for.
In and out.
That's how it always goes. Oh, no. The craziest part was about the parents, okay? Remember? His parents
yes.
didn't appreciate having Philip around, and when he left, they started appreciating the fact that he lived in their house, okay? So that was pretty fucking hype there. So we are going to continue on from that very same episode. Remember, this episode has 4 fucking parts. So we're going to see as far as we get until gameplay starts, and then we'll see what happens.
If there's gameplay.
If there is gameplay, of course. Big ups Fung Young for the gifted membership. You are legend Fung Young. Are you a Fun Yun man? Not saying this person is named after that, but are you a Fun Yun style enjoyer? Atlas,
I am a Fun Yun enjoyer. They stink and they make your breath stink, but they are goddamn good, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Yes, they are. Always a fun Yun enjoyer around here. All right, let's fucking go. I think we're around here. No promises on exactly, but we'll figure it out.
League of Legends tournament. This weekend, it's the StarCraft 2.
Oh, yeah, Twitch sucks. We saw this. Right now,
Twitch TV and all... Yeah, everything that encompasses the
Twitch
fact that
sucks. We saw this.
Are users of Google and or YouTube. You will know if you've used it for any extended period of time. There is no customer service or support on that website. Period. I'm gonna say that again.
Talking about YouTube?
Yes.
There is no customer support for YouTube. If you have an issue. Something's not working.
I wish we didn't have to start here.
I can't add a playlist to my page for some reason.
This rocks. It's cool that he's got the same complaints to this day, though. That's always fun when he's still saying the same things 10 years later. That's super cool.
Oh, where's Atlas's avatar? God damn it! Big ups, Kevin. Thank you so much, sir. I'll get it. I don't know where you went. I got to get you. Do you have an updated one? I still have the burger shop style one, but I need a new one. Of your picture, Atlas.
I have the clip one. I would say right now I'm biblically accurate over there in the corner again. I don't know why you keep making me true to size, but
we'll find him in a second. Big up. People complain if it's not true to life and Atlas is not here. Pissing me off. I forgot to plug, by the way, Tuesday style New Year's. I know you might be thinking about going out for a party, Atlas, having a few drinks, going a night on the town. Fuck that shit, man. It's canceled. This is what's coming up on WPIG on Tuesday night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New Year's timeline update. We're going through the entire timeline and filling that thing out. What Mr. Hut stuff has started, we will complete. Okay, so we're going all the way from when he's fired from his helicopter job all the way to the most recent update is when the King's arc ended. He officially admitted that was over. And we're going to watch a video of each of these items. So it might take a long fucking time, but we're going to get it done. So if we add something to the list, to the timeline, we then are locking ourselves in to watching a video about that, okay? That's how it's going to work. So for example, if he's going to watch Skyrim, that means we got to watch Skyrim Part 1, bitches.
Oh, rough. A real double-edged sword, that one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be like, is it important enough to add to the list? That's what we got to make some decisions that night, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So anyways, that'll be on Tuesday night out here on WPIG. Anyways, enough plugging. Let's get to it. Iwamoto says, wait, is it lefty-tighty or righty-loosey? Did he say that? Come on.
If he did, I didn't catch it. I fixed it in my own brain, which I shouldn't do.
Nice. All right, let's go.
Change. I don't know where they moved it. There's literally no one you can talk to. They don't hire staff.
Right, I'm like, don't care.
If you ever get an answer, it's a joke. And so when it comes down to it, YouTube has no customer support. Twitch does. Twitch has a Twitter account, Twitch support. They have people who you can email.
Grazing Poro, I'm not going to do it again. Here we go. I'm not rewinding the stream. Where is it? Right here. A lot of people are asking for it.
These nuggets are good?
Oh.
These nuggets are good?
All right, let's go.
An email address, and you will get a one-on-one response in a relatively fast amount of time that will be useful. Last year, I couldn't tell you how many times I had questions or issues that I would tweet or I would send them an email, and I got a useful response. I was like,
I'm not surprised,
you guys are night and
day. Yeah.
Different from anything Google owns.
Okay.
Because Google doesn't feel you need human touch or a person to handle an issue. They just think, fuck you, deal with it. You guys are different. What's to say that overnight that Google buys Twitch? Well, guess what? You guys employ 100 people for customer support. You're all laid off. Goodbye. We're going to just have the same fucking forums on Twitch now that we have on YouTube. And if anyone has a problem, go fuck yourself. We don't care.
Hell
because
yeah.
we are Google, the mega conglomerate. Tough shit. That would be awful. Okay? Another major problem that's always happened
with
Google
it's a hypothetical you made up.
On the website constantly, but they don't tell anyone about it, and they don't explain what changes.
Oh, God.
So literally one day, I always use this every day. It's a useful thing I use for my YouTube channel. It's gone. Now, did it move somewhere? Is it gone for good? What's the reasoning? And there's no explanation. And they do this all the time. How many times since I've been on YouTube
did I know I said this earlier, but legitimately insane to think he's been using this site for an entire decade with the exact same complaints, never moving anywhere else legitimately, never backing up anywhere else in any actual capacity, just allowing his content to be on YouTube exactly in this manner, just complaining about it year after year. That's so cool.
Bingo. As June the King would say, autism. Ready? Autism.
Channel formats on us. 3.
Oh,
they have
3.
The new YouTube layout, the even more improved YouTube layout.
That's a layout,
one
sir.
Channel layout.
Okay.
Each one progressively got worse. So what's the change here? What's to stop YouTube from saying, we're taking away 90% of the customization you had on your pages. It's going to be a bland, generic thing. Oh, and by the way, it links into your YouTube channel and Google Plus, and everything's linked. People don't want this. The bottom line is people like Twitch TV. They like the functionality. They like the way it looks. They like the chat the way it is. What they want is a more stable website. That is what people want. Is that what Google is going to give them, or are they going to give them the more stable website with all this crazy shit? And of course, the big one that I have not mentioned yet, that everyone is really worried about.
What is it?
Copyright issues. Because back in December, YouTube changed.
Yeah, you know how all the enjoyers of YouTube, they really care about that. It's not just the people that put out videos. Definitely a huge issue. Let's go.
Changed their site policy. This new policy went into effect, wiped everyone's videos, and all of a sudden everyone had thousands of videos that were flagged and content ID matched.
It wiped everyone's videos. YouTube just went blank when they did that. It's crazy, dude. Can you imagine? It was awesome. Everyone's videos wiped.
And they had all their ad revenue taken away. Some of them had the videos completely muted. Some videos got blocked or deleted.
Yes.
It was a hideous fucking
I thought
mess.
they all got wiped. Now there's several options.
Yeah.
Some videos got got blocked or deleted. It was a hideous fucking mess.
It was a hootie. What's that? Hold on.
Some videos got blocked or deleted. It was a hideous fucking mess.
Wow.
Unless you became a managed
I don't know what that was. Hudious.
partner like I luckily did under Machinima. Unfortunately, you weren't protected from any of that. What's to change this on Twitch where one day,
oh man, we started with the bad one. Okay.
No shit.
Next question, please.
Now your stream just gets turned off.
Next question, please.
Get bought out, and now they lose their vision. They lose what they were going for. Bought out.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Twitch lost their way.
They lose their fucking visions. You start losing your senses.
And now they lose their vision. They lose what they were
Then they
going
lose their
for.
hearing.
Then they lose sense of smell.
Touch goes out the window.
Then what?
All of a sudden, the site operates and it's not what it used to be. And that's what happened with YouTube. They got bought out. Those
like
guys
Grandpa.
now live on some fucking tropical island, sipping Mai Tais and getting hand jobs and back rubs from fucking Thai hookers. And
Yo, this sounds badass. I'm gonna go work at YouTube, you guys.
Fun
I'm
vacation. You get hand jobs from Thai hookers with Mai Tais.
that's what they do with their life because they made their buck and they don't care about YouTube anymore. They left. So is that what's
Big
going to
ups.
happen with Twitch? Oh, we made $1 billion paycheck. Well, fuck everyone. I don't care if the whole company gets laid off. I made my payday. Fucking take it to the hills. Go buy yourself a nice fucking
Take it to
castle
the hills.
via-
Take it to the hills.
Take it
I thought we were going
to
to
the
Thailand.
hills. Mai Tais and hookers. All right, I'll stop.
payday.
Iron Maiden
Fucking
style.
take it to the hills. Go buy yourself a nice fucking castle via in fucking Italy.
Castle
Villa.
Castle Villa. He's talking about a villa. He said Castle Villa. Oh my God. Hold on.
Go buy yourself a nice fucking castle via in
Oh my God. That's one of the best. Castle Villa. What?
payday. Fucking take it to the hills. Check.
Wait,
Fuck everyone. I
hold
don't care
on.
if the whole company gets laid off. I made my payday. Fucking take it to the hills. Go buy yourself a nice fucking castle via.
Oh my
fucking
Castle Villa. Shoutouts Castle Villa. Yeah, and quesadillas. Exactly. That's amazing. All right, I'm saving this for some future. That being said, absolutely. Take it to the fucking hills. Get yourself a Castle Villa. Hell yeah.
in Italy and have, these hot ass Italian women doing things to you all day. I mean, and then the website goes to shit and everything falls apart.
I guess he
Copyright
forgot all the
destroys
things a
everything.
woman could do to you. He just, just generally.
He said hand job earlier, then he changed to doing things to you. Okay, in your Castle Villa.
Who cares? I made my billion.
Castle Villa in the hills, the
I don't know,
Italy
man.
hills.
I don't know.
Great question.
I
Nailed
do
it.
not know.
Good
Now,
start.
again, it's all rumor. This is rumor. This will take years to even go through, especially if they're going to suspect it of being a monopoly. But
Okay.
we'll see
Good thing
what
we
happens.
spent
I will have
25
more to
minutes
talk
on it.
about that subject in the future. All
Okay.
right.
Big ups. Next question. Thank
All
fuck
right.
for that. Some Gator says, big ups. Question for ALT and Atlas. What is something DSP does that seems to upset you only? Early Happy New Year's all. I don't know. That really upsets me, man. If you're getting upset, I think you're handling it the wrong way, kind of. What do you think,
Real.
Atlas, though?
I agree. Legitimately upset, silly. He has a
yeah.
lot of little stupid things that get under your skin or whatever. I don't particularly care for that, but
Yeah, when he treats people like shit, I guess that's kind of like pissed you off. It's like, all right, man. Seeing people be an asshole to other people, but they ask for it, so they get what they want. Actually, it's a feature for them. Remember that,
I really don't like when he walks away. When he gets up to walk off of camera for an extended period of time, it really does grind my gears because it's actual non-tent.
Mm-hmm. And also, okay, I should say the thing that pissed me the most off is when he was an asshole makes Kat look like a dumb fuck, and when even though it's like normal shit, he makes her sound like she really is a 2-year-old. That's kind of fucked up too. But anyways, big ups to Some Gator.
Okay. Next question.
Okay.
Now, this is a good one.
First one of the week.
This one
This
is
one's
from
good.
the Airy Lord, who we haven't heard from in a while.
Airy Lord, shout outs.
Well, since he went off to college earlier last year, let's hear in from him because this is actually a really good question.
Let's hear in from him.
And I like his he gets us caught up with him a little bit. So here we go.
Oh,
I like his.
whoa! This is very smooth, wasn't it? I like him. Let's hear from him. I like his body. I mean, his. Let's get caught up.
To college.
I like his dad.
Next question.
His dad's very fun. All right, listen to this.
Now this is a good one. Mm-hmm. This one is from the Air Raid Lord.
Okay.
We haven't heard from him in a while, since he went off to college earlier last year. Let's hear in from him, because this is actually a really good question, and I like his he gets us caught up with him a little bit. So here we go. He's this good question, and I like his
Don't say penis, don't say penis, don't say penis.
Just struggling to have a genuine like reaction to this. He's so weird about everything.
I like his don't say body, don't say body, don't say body. Yeah, let's get caught up with him.
Hear in from him, because this is actually since he went off to college earlier last year.
Listen,
let's hear in from him, because this is actually a really good question, and I like his he gets us caught up with him a little bit. So here we go.
Right.
So a day ago, I was actually accepted as an intern this summer for a company that makes an app for the iPhone called Amino.
Oh.
It's basically a social networking tool that has forums It's a social networking tool that has forums and news feeds for specific areas of interest, such as video gaming or anime. The app is great in bringing people together who have common interests, and allowing people to meet who might not have met otherwise.
All right, Air Raid Lord.
In your community alone, I've made some amazing friends, and I'll be friends with for the rest of my life. But do you ever think that the online world could be bad for people? I personally found the online world hard to break from when I transitioned to college and had to interact with real people on a daily basis.
What? He talks like DSP. Hear that? I have people to interact with on a daily basis. He talks like DSP.
In real life, dude. Terminally online people are just just the oddest. I'll never understand. I don't get it.
What the fuck was that? I have regular people to interact with. All right, hold on. People, Retro Seal says you can't find the Air Raid Lord episode. Oh, that was a great episode.
Oh, what? That one was huge. People love that one.
It's right here, brother. Here we go. Here's the Air Raid Lord episode.
Transition. I personally found the online world hard to break from when I transitioned to college and had to interact with real people on a daily basis. In high school, when I was being bullied, I generally used YouTube and online friends to escape from the real world.
Oh my god!
But now that I have real life friends who support,
that's it. So, okay, so listen, I know not all DSP fans are like this. Not it's a big group. There's a huge swath of people that are DSP fans. They all find their way here. But this is one of those ones where it's definitely Philip is the king of the nerds for them, right? He's the guy that made it, like us. He got bullied too, but he's making it. He's owning the trolls. This is definitely that case. I mean, just fucking admitted it there. It's amazing.
Well, there's some people in the timeline where you look at them and you don't really need to explicitly hear things like this. You can just kind of assume, and it would be a pretty safe assumption.
Yeah. When I was bullied in high school.
Basic. When I transitioned to college and had to interact with real people on a daily basis. In high school, when I was being bullied, I generally used YouTube and online friends to escape from the real world.
Yeah.
That's so
your
sad.
heavy rain playthrough came in clutch. Many a day when my head got dunked into the toilet.
Now that I have real life friends who support,
it was like heavy rain in real life.
When the waters of the toilet were spinning, like I often thought of your heavy rain playthrough to bring me into a different kind of liquid situation.
For me, the online world doesn't hold as much importance to me anymore.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Do you think that the online world and social media is negatively affecting this generation of kids and teens?
God.
And what are some ways to break that hold?
What do you think his answer is going to be, though?
He's gonna say it's the parents' fault. That's my guess. Do a guess like that. Simmer it down though. I'm gonna say parents' fault. What's your take?
Well, I think the real answer is everything in moderation.
I
think that's the real
he
take.
could do that too.
On people. That is an incredibly insightful question, and I actually would
God, he
super
loves
insightful.
It. Oh, that was insightful.
You said you got bullied. I didn't know that. That's a very cool to know.
Holy shit, Air Raid Lord. That's a great fucking question. Best I've ever heard.
I'd like to address that for a little bit here. It's just like I said.
Oh, big ups to Doomer Ziggy. Air Raid Lord holds grudges like Dave. He dunked on his high school peeps when he left college. Nice. Great. Also, Air Raid Lord has made his video about Philip this time. That's the one that Air Raid Lord made a negative video about Philip because Philip didn't want to spend time with him. It was kind of weird. Air Raid Lord went through a period where he thought he was really friends with DSP, and DSP didn't really treat him like a real friend at different points in his career. and DSP did not, and Air Raid Lord didn't take too kindly to that, and even made a negative video about that. He eventually took that down, but it's still up somewhere. Someone's channel has it if you want to see it. And we definitely cover that in the Air Raid Lord episode. It's very just parasocial. Two nerds, and one of them, it's just parasocial to the max, dude. It's incredible.
Earlier on,
everything about their situationship is really uncomfortable on both ends. Like, neither of these people know what they're doing.
No. If they were left to their own devices, they couldn't survive, right? They could not survive.
That generation is changing, right? I was the generation who, when I was growing up...
Ooh, new bake tweet is out. Thank you so much. Shadow is lovable. We'll get that for you right in here. Hold on.
There was social media, but it was very simplified. Forum posts, IMing on AOL.
That's not social media. That's not social media.
And that was the extent of it. There was no Facebook. There was no Twitter. There was no MySpace. None of that really social networking stuff. Friendster. Anyone remember Friendster? Holy crap. None of that existed.
Remember Friendster ALT? Okay. That sounds like some boomer stuff.
It sounds like, well, no. I have seen that in my history lessons in college. I did learn about Friendster. I did not join Friendster, though, at any point. Big ups, there is a big tweet out. Due to the huge amount of tech issues, and then my Taco Bell nuggies, what do you call those again?
These nuggets are good?
Okay. My first stream was a disaster. I hope to turn things around at 6:30 p.m. with Flight Simulator, so please come by and support to help me get back on track. Right. That is absolutely a big tweet. Big ups. Big tweets are back,
confirmation
boys.
We're still on tonight, so let's go.
Let's go. You are happy, everybody. You love this. All right, let's go.
You have to be happy. We said so.
Really, primarily for me, as I was growing up, it was all about the in-person world. And then all of a sudden, when all the social media stuff exploded
in the mid to late 2000s, is a crazy thing to say, by the way.
In-person world, okay?
Oh, my God.
And so really, primarily for me, as I was growing up, it was all about the in-person world.
Oh, my God. In-person world?
Legitimate alien talk right now.
God, in-person world?
And then all of a sudden, when all the social media stuff exploded in the mid to late 2000s, I was overwhelmed with it because I'm not part of any of this. And people were saying, are you on Facebook? Are you on? No, I'm not. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't have friends.
Then, of course, as I began to do stuff on YouTube and then later on subsequently on Twitch, people required that I had a way to interact with them, answer questions, take in feedback, give them information on what I would be doing with streaming and videos and such. And so Twitter and Facebook became a necessary evil. I had to learn them, okay? Overall, I can see them as a double-edged sword because you could have a very...
He really did say double-edged sword.
DSP had a MySpace, by the way. He did have a MySpace. By the way, it looks like you are winning, Atlas, so far in this guess at what he's going to say. No talk of parents at all.
Okay. Overall, I can see them as a double-edged sword because you could have a very small-knit group of people who you talk to online. These are the people...
Small... I'm sorry. He's off on it today. A small-knit group of people. Small-knit group of people. He means close-knit, of course?
Because you could have
No. Small-knit sounds better. Come on. What are you talking about?
Okay. Overall, I can see them as a double-edged sword. Because you could have a very small-knit group of people who you talk to online. These are the people who you find you associate yourself with. You find things in common with them. You have common interests. You communicate through tweets, through Facebook posts. And you become this kind of online clique, right? But does that clique equate to anything in real life at all? Is being with a certain clique of people in high school... If you're being bullied or you're being antisocial in high school or for whatever reason, is that going to equate into something positive later on in life? Could it be a support group during that time? Absolutely. But will it turn into something that's going to help you later? Are those going to be lifelong friends you're going to know? Or is there going to be a point in your life when you move on and they disseminate and what was the point?
Well, he just went from one thing to the other. I'm not really following here, but again, you could say the same thing about high school friends. Yeah, I guess. I'm not quite seeing what the point is here.
You could say that about any friend you've ever had in your whole fucking life. And some people you stay friends with your whole life, and sometimes they just split away for whatever fucking reason. There better be a point to this. I'm sure there's not, but here we go.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not.
More often than not now, especially online, you got these online movements for things that you don't even understand.
Things you don't. People talk about this Gamergate shit. I don't even understand it. I mean, honestly. Because he doesn't understand it? That means no one does, by the way. Okay, yeah.
Who are followers of these pop bands, like One Direction or Justin Bieber. There's one I saw today. I don't even know what the hell they were called. Some band in Australia.
I didn't expect him to not understand bands, but okay.
Yeah, One Direction, outside of his realm of understanding. Boy band, never heard of it.
I don't even get it. These bands, apparently. They do songs.
The #1 Twitter trend today was like Ewok apocalypse. And why was it? Because this band,
He hates fun.
Not even a band, let's face it, they're 4 kids who sing lip-synced bullshit from fucking shit that was made in the studio. They're not real musicians. This is what gets sold to people these days.
Okay. Scathing commentary. One Direction.
I get if you make music in the studio, you're not a real musician, even if because you lip sync to it live, you guys. The music you legitimately made, fuck that. But that's not important anymore. You lip sync, stupid.
What a take.
Studio, they're not real musicians. This is what gets sold to people.
Not real
these
musicians.
Days. But
typical grandpa take, by the way. That's the grandpa take coming out.
They're becoming
Nobody's even
popular.
playing the guitar, dude.
Yeah.
There's no real music being played here.
Back in my day, everyone played their own instruments. So it was a different thing.
Australia, they have like 2.8 million Twitter followers in Australia alone. And they thought it would be funny today to make all Ewok jokes of Star Wars. So they're posting up pictures, photoshopped Ewoks in them. Oh, this guy looks like an Ewok.
Successful
like an Ewok.
social media
in a gym lifting
campaign,
weights.
clearly.
And
Engagement
Ewok
with their
became
fans.
Yep, everyone loved it.
They
A lot
got
of
an
people had a lot
inside
of
joke
laughs.
going on.
Might have sold an extra record or two that day.
#1 trend on Twitter. Now, there's millions of people who are friends of these people who probably talk to each other on Twitter. Wow, it's a big social media and we all support each other. Well, the Lady Gaga fans. God damn it.
Fucking power.
Hold on a second. I have to restart my fucking fuse again. It looks like I'm going to have to do
I panicked personally. I was like, holy shit, what happened? That sound? That sound is like a trigger, you know? But it was just his. Listen, it's his.
Talk to each other on Twitter. Wow, it's a big social media and we all support each other. Well, the Lady Gaga fans. God damn it.
Lady Gaga.
Hold on a second. I have to restart my fucking fuse again.
Don't fuck with Lady Gaga,
I'm gonna have
man.
to move what I need to move here.
Oh my god.
This is the kind of shenanigans we need today. We need the power to go out. We need the fuse to get flipped live.
Yep. All right, well, fuse is flipped. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We're
back.
live.
We're back. Sorry about that, guys.
All right, well.
Who's he going to complain to here? This is the prediction we need from Yatlas. Is he going to complain? Just some options off the top of my head. You could, of course, go off the board. Power company, condo association, neighbors possible as well. Weather, a lot of options. Who's he going to complain about here? Who's he blaming this on?
I'm blaming condo. I'm blaming condo association.
I'll go power company. I'm with you, Lyrical Thesis. Let's go.
Unfortunately, what happened is my air conditioner, I'm going to turn it off right now.
Air conditioner?
I can tell you right now, that's what's causing this to happen. Unfortunately, if you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, you're not interrupted at all.
And it's making that noise?
Going off.
That's his. That's definitely his computer coming back up.
If you're watching this on Twitter right now, Twitter.
Yeah, that's his computer, like something a USB.
I thought that's what it was, but he used the remote.
Yeah, he did use his remote for some reason.
Interrupted at all. You just might have noticed some stuff going off. If you're watching this on Twitter right now,
wait, the remote was the air conditioner.
Twitter. On Twitch right now, you're not seeing it because the stream is dead. I'm waiting for my modem to reboot.
Okay.
What's happening is I had to reposition some plugs here in the condo recently because recently there have been some problems with the power line outside. Twice in the past year, this power line got damaged by storms and such. And when it got damaged by storms, it would turn off half the power in my condo, and that just happens to be where all my computer stuff, my modem, were plugged into. Okay? So I ran...
You sure you're not just putting too much shit on that line?
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Sounds like he's overloading one side of that thing, but all right.
An extension cord across my unit, so everything's plugged into the socket that doesn't get affected, but now that socket is getting overloaded now that I'm using the air conditioner, and the fuse keeps popping. And that's what's been happening. It happened 3 times this week now, so I can't do it anymore. I'm going to have to later today.
So it's the rain's fault on the other side of the room.
Yeah,
but it's the circuit's fault on this side of the room.
I'm not
Sound
sure who
good?
is. Yeah, is he blaming the weather in the end? Like, how are we breaking this down? I can't get it. I think none of us win, but he's blaming, I think, the weather.
Move all the shit out of my bookcase and replug all that stuff back behind the bookcase so this doesn't happen anymore. Okay.
Okay.
So I apologize to those of you who are
So move on positively.
distracted, obviously, for watching this on YouTube. You're not affected, but the people who are watching on stream literally just got dropped in the middle of my thought. Okay.
Oh no!
So give it a second. We'll see if it comes back.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
actually
How can they
turn off the
survive?
stream and try to turn it back on here.
Dropped in the
See if we
middle of
can
a
get it
thought.
back.
Oh no. Anyway,
This is 4 fucking parts. There's only part
Okay, here
2,
we
by
go.
the way.
this kind of
Okay.
reminds me of the stream from today, though. Just a
We
whole
have
lot of
700
wasting time and sitting around.
I really got to see that because, again, I haven't seen any second of it. How do we waste the entire time on a microphone? That was literally it, right? Microphone?
So he wastes like 90 minutes putting the stand together because he's too stupid to understand a microphone stand, like the arm.
Okay.
And he gets shit stuck together and literally it just sits there for like 20 minutes trying to unscrew the extender from the arm. I wish I was joking, but it sucks so bad because he complained that it was the company's fault the whole time. They didn't give him instructions. It's crazy, dude.
Oh, tomorrow we'll go through that before the pre-stream tomorrow, everybody. Don't worry. I'll get caught up.
100 people on the stream. Fuck.
How many?
We had 700 people on the stream.
Look at that.
Fuck.
Look at
That
him.
sucks, man.
700 people back then.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on, guys.
All right,
I'm a
it's
big-
coming back. God damn it.
Oh, no.
That really sucked. All right, we're back, everyone. My fuse popped again.
Uh-huh.
After Ask the King, I'm going to end up having to rerun my wire to another socket because this is not working. The thing turning off constantly. I'm going to have to fix it.
Okay.
So let's get through
Rerun
Ask the
his
King. I
wire
turned off
like
my
he's
air
going to
condi-
rewire it. That's
Uh-huh.
not what's happening. He's unplugging something and plugging it in elsewhere.
He's climbing up the pole. Got to reroute a few wires up there, come back down. Uh-huh.
So the fuse should not pop again for the rest of this episode. Okay? All right. So,
Okay.
and actually, it's funny because now I'm actually noticing that the light is really fucking bright now. The lights are actually shining brighter now that the air conditioner's off. How funny
Okay.
is that?
So you see it's a problem with your power system, huh? How many shit you got on one circuit? But all right.
Okay. So getting back on
I
top.
wonder why this episode is 38 minutes long here for part 2. This is why.
Right now, there's what? 2.8 million people who are fans of this pop band who they're all
Oh, God, we're back to this?
They're all part of this community.
I thought we were
Wow,
done
we
with
love
this
it. We're
part.
all parts of friends or whatever. Are any of those people ever really going to have social interaction
Yes.
in real life?
Yes.
Or is it just going to be we all celebrate
They
on
go to a
Twitter?
show,
we go-
yeah.
It's incredibly. I mean, that's amazing to think that doesn't happen, right? Like that just shows how little fucking interaction you have with people on like a friendship level, right? Because you don't even think about it. It's like, okay, yeah, we're going to this thing, and you just meet people, and you don't even think a second thought about it. You know, like if
No,
you
but
like,
DSP
yeah.
has to have it all planned out, like it's some grand scheme
Yeah.
to meet people in advance from online, and his brain just doesn't work like everybody else's. I swear.
That's it.
social interaction in real life? Or is it just going to be we all celebrate on Twitter and we go to concerts and that's it? And I think that there is a real human aspect that is now being
You want them to get
lost
together
in
and
this
play
genera-
Mario Kart? Like I'm confused as to what the prerequisites that like need to be met here in order for DSP to be happy.
Yeah.
I just want the rules laid out.
And you don't. And I mean, that shows at this point he's been through his fighting game community shit. Like you don't make friends on those interactions or those times when you're chilling
he
at this.
didn't.
I know
Not
he did. That's what
really.
I'm saying. Like we fucking know he didn't. But every other human that went there, I'm sure has friends they still they talk to for years after those tournaments. That's what you do. You're there. You like the same thing. It's like, all right, yeah, let's go eat. All right, cool. He went to SRK meetups and held tournaments in NYC under the Top Haters brand. Yeah, but like, did he get any friends out of that? Clearly not,
I don't see any hanging around. I
No,
mean, not today.
except Rambo and Howard. And Howard wasn't even a friend, as we know. It was just Rambo who, wanted to
acquaintance.
pump up his YouTube channel himself.
generation of young people because they don't have the in-person friends and stuff that they used to. It's all online now. It's all on Facebook, Twitter, Texting, where is the real social interaction? Where is the real relationships? Are people learning real ways to interact with people emotionally, how to have a real discussion with someone, not be embarrassed about talking about
Rich
stuff?
coming from this guy.
Yeah.
It could be an issue.
Embarrassed?
Someone not be embarrassed. Real ways to interact with people emotionally, how to have a real discussion with someone, not be embarrassed about talking about stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It could be an issue.
Okay.
It could definitely be an issue.
It's an issue.
Especially if you're using it as a crutch
What's
at a point
his
in your life.
excuse then? Why
and
is
later
he
on in
so
your life,
socially
now
inept
you
if
got
he
to have
wasn't
real
around for social media?
Yeah.
friends. You need to have real social interactions to get into business and stuff, and you don't have them.
Yeah.
Okay?
How'd that work out for you?
It's weird. It's a weird situation. It's definitely a time of transition right now that we're experiencing.
Definitely.
Unlike any other. I mean,
time of
previously,
transition.
what other generation would you have ever thought that you would have this conversation, right?
Oh, yeah, who knows? Yeah, the Cowboys
Well,
weren't thinking
I
about
would
social
imagine-
media.
I was going to say, I would imagine that some sort of conversation like this happened when the phone became a thing, though. You know, you spend all day talking on the phone. You don't see people in real life, blah, blah, blah. You know how old heads are. Come on.
People
you
bitched
know.
about that. People bitched about fucking phone. People are spend all day on the phone, not going to meet each other.
But the bottom line is there are people
Okay.
who their major source of social interaction is something like Twitter. I'm a believer, right? I'm a believer, and that's what I am. And that's how they get Twitter. I'm a believer. Believer. Who their major source of social interaction is something like Twitter.
Philip, do you have any revelations you want to share with everyone watching today?
I'm a believer, right? I'm a believer.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks for getting that out. I always thought you might be, actually, Philip. Good, thanks, big ups.
And that's what I am. And that's how they identify themselves.
Yeah.
But when Justin Bieber isn't popular anymore,
That's how they
are you gonna
identify. They put that
yourself?
on their government paperwork.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer, actually.
You know what I mean? What people need to start doing is identifying themselves for themselves. And not for, I'm part of this social group, that social network, this group of fans, that group of fans. They need to start being more individualized around themselves.
Okay.
I am my own brand. Darkside Phil is its own brand. Yes, I'm a gamer,
God.
but I'm also a movie buff, but I'm also a person who likes to do vlogs. I'm
Movie
outspoken.
buff.
I'm a movie buff. Okay, let's hear the the 7 shades of DSP here. Okay, here we go.
Selves.
Uh-huh.
I am my own brand. Darkside Phil is its own brand. Yes, I'm a gamer,
Okay, gamer is 1.
but I'm also a movie buff.
Movie buff is 2.
But I'm also a person who likes to do vlogs. And I'm
Person who likes doing vlogs, 3.
outspoken about stuff. But there are many facets to who I am that become the Darkside Phil brand, right? I don't just say I am a believer and that's all I am in my life and I associate with just those people. You know, I'm many things. I think that people need to find a way to get their own individual identity and make sure not to fall into these social groups, these online social groups, and that's the only support that you have. Because the bottom line is it may not be around forever. Things change.
He really
What
thinks
happens
that
if Twitter goes out of
everybody is
style? Now-
absolutely brain dead on the internet, though. Like,
Yes.
like he thinks this is a nuanced take that no one's ever thought of before, and he's really like, you know, speaking to the masses to benefit them.
Yeah.
But it's just nonsense.
I
Like
think
he's just assuming the worst about everybody and thinking everyone is stupid but him.
yeah, if you do something that is your whole life, right? So if you're on Twitter talking about Justin Bieber, that your life is Justin Bieber and nothing else. But that's not how most
it's
people
not
operate.
you simply telling people your interest. This is all you can be because you posted about it. Like that's what he's saying, and it just doesn't make any sense.
He still thinks that too. Like everyone that talks shit about DSP on Twitter, that's all they do. Their whole life is talking about shit. That's their job. Is just doing tweets about DSP. Like that's what he thinks. You know, because he can't do anything else. You do one thing, and that is it. But he really thinks he's dropping some knowledge here, which is always funny.
Now what? You know, these things can happen, and these things will happen. So be careful. Be careful with what you get involved with online. Because if online interaction is 100% of your interaction, you don't have
What Philip said on Side Scrollers directly, right? He said, my social interaction is this screen. That's what he said
Absolutely.
to Craig.
what you get involved with online. Because if online interaction is 100% of your interaction, you don't have in-person friends, that's a slippery slope. Let's face it.
You don't
Very
say.
shortly, I'm going to be moving out of Connecticut, right? I'm going to be moving to Washington State. I'm going to do a big event where I'm going to have all the people back who have been friends since I've been here who are going to be here to play Street Fighter. What if I never...
This is the one he threatened Howard about. Say, Howard, you got to come to this.
Yes.
You have to come to this, Howard. and that's the one he made feel him so bad that he had to come to that event.
Well, if he didn't make it, it would solidify that their friendship meant nothing, obviously. So
I want to see. Here we go. I'm not sure it happens right now, but it's right about this part of the interview. Oh, and I do have the kick bands ready for us too, but that's a spoiler. Here we go.
And once I started having an interactive conversation with my audience, it became so much better, this social experience of having meaningful conversations, seeing their live reactions to things I'm doing on stream. And so I realized I don't have to be a character anymore. I could just be me. I could just talk with these people and be honest about my feelings about games or whatever. And again, yes, every once in a while there's an exaggeration. Absolutely. But that's part of the fun of it all. You know, we're not all just here to be Mr. Serious all day. How boring would that be? But at the same time, today I would say I'm a lot more laid back of a person, and I'm a lot more honest and transparent with my audience, with the discussions we had.
I found it, my bad.
Although everyone's...
It's way farther later, my bad. But that's still, it's always fun watching that. Right here, an hour in.
It's people in their mid to late 20s, 30s, and 40s. Why? Because now you come to my content, and it's chill fun. You know, every once in a while the rage comes out, everyone laughs at it, but it's more meaningful stuff. Fun. I love that connection I have with my fans. I really feel like my fans are my...
His voice is in a different place right now, isn't it? The first clip I played was
completely different.
Was 15 minutes in. He's still thinking, it's going okay. Now we're an hour and 19 minutes in. It is a different planet. He's very softly speaking here, flailing to find understanding, to find a common ground with these people asking the questions. Very fun.
In some ways, and not that I'm going to that level of personal connection, but they're kind of like my friends. They're really good acquaintances who I know, and we can chat, and we can dick around every stream and have meaningful talk. I learn stuff from my audience. And now I look back at my past, like, what a dummy I was. I had this amazing experience I could have been having for years and years, and instead I sat there making dumb jokes instead of actually making meaningful content. So I love my job now.
What does meaningful mean? What does that?
Yes, good question, Craig.
Like, walk me through. What does that mean? Do you feel like you're like? Is this? You say you have your audience is your friends, right? You feel like you have a now. I've seen clips of you say that your audience is not your friends, right?
Yes.
So like, are they your friends or are they not your friends? Are they? Because you're kind of speaking on just based off clips I've seen.
Sure.
You're kind of speaking of both sides of your mouth here.
My audience are not close personal friends. I'm not going to come on stream and tell you about super important behind the scenes stuff in my life. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm here 6 days a week. This is my social interaction outside of my wife and the one day a week that I leave this house to do stuff when I'm not streaming. This right here, this laptop, this chat is my social interaction with the world. So that is me being friendly with people.
God. You wonder how someone can become a lol cow? He just told you right fucking there, man. Insanity.
You could play that exact audio in like a isolationist, like documentary on somebody who like never leaves their house. You play that audio and it is just pathetic and sad and just miserable.
It's wild to say that. And remember what he just said, guys? Don't take it too far. He knew back in the day.
I'm going to be moving to Washington State. I'm going to do a big event where I'm going to have all the people back who have been friends since I've been here who are going to be here to play Street Fighter. What if I never made those friends? So now I'm moving from Connecticut. Nobody cares, right? John Rambo has offered to help me move and pack or whatever I need help with. That's awesome of him to do that. He's going to also see if OJ can help at all. But,
OJ, come on, OJ.
Now I'm relying on spending money to have outsiders come do. These are the kind of things you need to have friends, right? You need to have in-person friends. You need to have in-person
This is why you need to have friends, so they can help you move. Are we serious?
Yeah, that's why we need friends, dumb fucks. Come on.
These are the kind of things you need to
It's always transactional. There's never been a relationship DSP's had where it wasn't strictly transactional. That's crazy.
Here's an example why you need friends, dumb fucks.
Have friends, right? You need to have in-person friends. You need to have in-person interaction, in-person activities. The internet is not the be-all, end-all of existence. And especially when it comes to business, because let me tell you, the business world is so behind the times. I mean, just look at this whole process of me buying this house in Washington. How many times I have to talk to you on the phone?
Yeah.
I need you to, could you be
It's very important. They want, okay, this is so fucking dumb. It's nothing about being behind the times. It's way quicker than waiting for the email chain to be responded. You know, you got to respond back and forth about stupid shit all the time. It happens in 5 minutes on the phone or a week on email, right? So it's not behind the times.
Washington. How many times?
Well, not to mention that any sort of like actual inflection or expression that you put into your voice could actually be important information for these people who are dealing with you to know about the situation. If you don't sound sure about something on the phone, they might be able to offer some sort of, you know, service or something on the side that could reassure you. Yep. You don't get that in the email. Like, this is important part of communication that he just does. He's scared of talking on the phone at this age.
Yeah.
Behind the times. I mean, just look at this whole process of me buying this house in Washington. Yeah. How many times I have to talk to you on the phone? I need you to, could you be somewhere in person for this? No. This is modern 2014. This is not 1992. I don't have time to talk to you on the phone. I'm live streaming. I can't do that. We need to do it all over the internet. And to them, it's like, duh. So you need to be sure that you have those in-person skills, those in-person interactions as well. Social interactions, social skills to be able to talk to someone, to have a conversation.
Clearly you don't, because you're so scared to do it. What? You have to have the skills I don't want to have, I don't want to do?
In person, you're shy or introverted.
Don't think about
you need
it
to be able
hard.
to be outgoing, to be able to understand things and stick up for yourself
sense.
in person, because you may be the most staunch, strong, you know, headstrong, tough guy online, and the second you go to buy a car in person, that guy's gonna fucking trick the shit out of you. You're gonna
Philip, are we gonna talk about this, Philip? Did you get the BMW yet? The second one? Excuse me?
Online, and the second you go to buy a car,
$500 spark plugs you're gonna get taken for a ride for. Yeah. I mean, this is the biggest mark on the planet, literally.
I'm gonna try to find the exact date. We are within 6 months of him going to end his BMW lease, going into the BMW dealership with the idea of ending his lease, okay? What happens? He walks out of the BMW dealership with not a canceled lease, an entire new lease from a dealership that will be halfway across the, not halfway, a whole way across the country when he moves. That is how much of a mark he is for them. And he is telling you to watch out, guys. Wow.
To be able to understand things and stick up for yourself in person, because you may be the most...
He's just speaking from experience, I guess. I mean...
Yeah. Just keep in mind, guys, you don't want to get taken advantage of on these car dealerships, guys.
Staunch, strong, you know, headstrong, tough guy online, and the second you go to buy a car in person, that guy's gonna fucking trick the shit out of you. You're gonna buy a lemon for a ton of money, and you're like, oh, fuck me. Because you didn't have the social skills to get through that and be strong in person and to figure out what was really going on. So
okay, well, as long as you're
that's
headstrong.
my answer. Unfortunately, it's kind of a little screwed up because the stupid fuse flipped. We're gonna take a break.
Fuse flipped.
We're gonna come back. We got lots. Oh my god, lots more questions to go. It's absolutely ridiculous.
The fuse flipped.
Long, but all right. Break time. I'll be right back. If you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, go to the next part of the video. Thanks.
Thanks for the instructions. I wouldn't have figured it out without you telling me to click the next video.
This is this edition of Ask the Kings out to you by Selsun Blue anti-bullshit shampoo. Gaminita Skilati 40%. Nourishes for a healthy healthy spelled wrong. Nourishes for a natural healthy rage. Okay, anyways, you got the point. Very hilarious.
Healthy rage.
Very hilarious. That targets the source of obvious solutions. Okay, anyways, I don't get that. Anyways, there's amazing fan art from Dark Maggot, by the way. Shoutouts to Dark Maggot. Big ups to Vikes, who says, Atlas talking like he didn't tip Phil like Air Raid Lord. Atlas, your thoughts on that? Air Raid Lord did tip.
I would never do such a thing. I would never. Nope, couldn't. You can't put that on me. Please don't besmirch my name this way. Okay. I don't appreciate it. And that's all I'm allowed to say on the record.
Smitty Weberman Jensen says, things Phil admit to Batman couldn't get out of me. Things Phil admits to Batman couldn't get out of me. Oh, yeah. Philip, he admits to a lot of stuff that he thinks is being cool. But it's not being cool at all. In fact, it's the opposite of cool. It makes him look like a crazy person. Like, this is my social interaction with the world.
He often gives away too much information that, yeah, you couldn't pry out of me. Like, you just don't have to say these things, and it would be better if he didn't, but he's DSP.
Mm-hmm. The Pasta Maker says, ALT has recent history with small nits. Yes, I do have recent history with small nits. My kids got lice 2 weeks ago. That was fun. We had to search for the small nits, but we took care of it for now. Demi Fiend in the house says, when can we expect Dave to finally quit? Until there is no other option, Demi Fiend. He will go until there is no other option. No matter how sad it gets, he'll still be streaming if there's any money to be made there. Like, kind of like Wings does, but it's like not entertained. You ever see Wings streams like current day without the wife involved?
I've seen the drought of Wings streams where he literally just plays games and does nothing exciting. Yeah, I've definitely seen those before.
So I think we'll get there someday, but he'll never quit until there's like really money to be made there. Right? That's what he'll do. DSP Projecting says, he cooks himself harder than we ever could. Yep, that's correct, DSP Projecting.
His number one detractor is him.
That's why these are fun. NW News says, outside of his... he says, outside... When he's talking about the social interactions he has, he says, outside of his wife, what does he do inside of his wife? NW News, that's not toxic exactly. That's X-rated, okay? Keep your fan fiction to yourself, all right? Big ups, NW News. Vike says, Philip moves to Japan to be a hikikomori, which means be a shut-in in Japan. He's a shut-in in America, though. I mean, literally. He already fits the criteria of that in America, right? I mean, by far. Hikikomori sometimes leave the house. Philip sometimes leaves his house once a week. He already is living the life.
That's why I never understood why he had to move to Washington near Seattle, because he could have lived this exact life for far cheaper in the middle of nowhere, United States.
Yes, anywhere was possible. Iwamoto says, well, is it still hikikomori if you have a wife and a cat? If you don't interact with them ever, I think it is, right? I mean, he has managed to be married yet still fit the criteria for that, which is amazing, actually, So... I mean, he is. That's what he is. He's a hikikomori, 100%. He admitted it on the stream. My only social interaction is this fucking laptop. All right, we're not doing the bet. Well, it's going to be fast. We're in the episode 3. I'm sure he's in here soon. There
42 minutes.
Here we go. We're not going to finish this one today. I guarantee it. Here we go.
Okay, what is up, everyone?
So, that was 13 seconds, by the way.
Welcome back to part 3 of Ask the King, episode 43.
Oh, mama. This is a good one. Escaping reality with games. My prom story.
Yes.
Advice with parents again.
Dude, we hate our parents. May 22nd, 2014.
Dude, this could be good
all day.
Could be good. Let's go.
Let's hope we don't have any further problems with power. What I did is I've got my air conditioner on, but it's on fan only. So unless it kicks in the motor for air conditioning, it probably won't draw as much power, and we shouldn't have a problem. If it does happen again, be patient. We'll come back, and then I'll just not turn it on at all, this whole thing, and I'm going to have to rerun all my wires across my unit.
Rerun all my wires across my unit. He means just plug them into a different plug. That's what he's talking about when he says
the power
rerun.
Strip, move it across the room.
Rerun all my wires. It's bad. We'll do that tomorrow, okay? Pre-stream, we'll definitely do that. People have seen enough of the mic stand shit. We'll do it tomorrow. Let's get a detox from the mic stand.
To get that tonight.
With the prom story.
Anymore, okay? All right, so.
There we go.
Let's continue on. Unfortunately, I have a shitload of questions left, and because of all the delays, now we're behind. So let's go now.
Here we go.
All right. The next question is a common question that a bunch of people ask. So I'll just read it aloud. What's going to happen once I move and there's a time zone change? How will that affect the streams that I have when I move? So, it's true. When I move to the West Coast, there's going to
explain time zones.
Be a 3-hour time difference.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, correct.
And because of that 3-hour time difference,
correct.
You might think that, Phil's schedules for live streams and his uploads and everything is going to change. But here's the bottom line. So right now, every day, roughly, I start my first stream anywhere around 1:30 to 2:30, even up to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, whatever the hell you like to call it. And my second stream usually is time or Eastern Daylight Time, whatever the hell you like to call it.
Okay.
And my second stream usually starts around 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time. On the West Coast... Uh-oh. Are you telling me the stream crashed again? It did. It did, but the power didn't go out this time. Now it's Twitch. Oh, my God. Twitch seriously is crashing now. I'm not even kidding you.
He's wearing the chain today. I don't know if you caught that.
Oh, yeah, nice.
As soon as I started talking, seriously, as soon as I started talking...
Okay, such a
Twitch
tough life.
crapped out, and now I gotta wait for it to come back. It looks like it may be coming back in a minute here.
Okay.
Come on.
So why don't we just move on positively?
I may just have to continue on, guys, because at this point, I don't know what else to do. Twitch is fucked up this week. My power's going off this week. It's just not very good. It's a
Kobe
bad
Bryant
situation.
died.
Okay. All right, I'm going to continue on and answer
it's like
this question.
ALT's running the show.
Definitely.
When I move across the country, I will have a 3-hour time shift. That's absolutely true. However, here's the thing when you think about it.
What?
So right now I'm starting streaming, 1:32 p.m.
Yeah.
Erase 3 hours from that. So that would be...
What does that mean? Wait a second here. What does that mean? Okay, it's 1 p.m. Erase 3 hours from that. What do you mean subtract? Okay.
32 p.m. Erase 3 hours from that.
Okay.
So that would be 10:30, 11 p.m.
Nailed it.
I'm sorry, 10:30, 11 a.m.
Nailed
there
it.
You go.
That's kind of a reasonable time for people to get up and start working, right? My second stream right now starts between 8:30 and 9 p.m. We'll subtract 3 hours from that. Okay, 5:36 p.m. And then it goes on till around 9-ish. So you see what I'm saying? What I could literally do is once I get out to Washington, is stream and record and upload at the exact same times that I do now, only it'll be a different time over there. And I won't have to change my sleep schedule or anything, right? Right now, I actually stay up quite late, usually supervising uploads and stuff. Then I won't.
Supervising uploads.
Before they, at this point, they were a little bit older. We didn't have to babysit them. We just had to supervise them. You know, the uploads.
They're regressing in age, actually.
They get
a decade's
dumber.
worth of regression.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't realize how early we started that schedule, by the way. This is the literal schedule we have to this very day at 2014.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's literally stuck to the same, like, time frame, which is really odd because it's a weird time frame to begin with.
Yeah, and this is how stuck we're in it. You know, never thinking about changing this precious schedule. Oh, my God.
Earlier, they'll be done earlier. I will be going to bed 3 hours earlier than I do now.
That's
so
not
I can
true.
Get up 3 hours earlier.
Nope.
But the thing is, there is no difference. It'll be the same exact time for me. It'll just say it's a different time because it says it's a different time zone.
Okay, what?
So bottom line is, at least initially when we start on the West Coast, I'm going to try to do everything at the same exact times. I'm not going to try to change anything.
You just thought that the sun and the way that time actually existed over on the other side of the country wasn't going to play a factor into his like body at all. He really thought he was just going to beat Mother Nature like that. That's kind of awesome. Good for him.
Nope, not a big deal. I'm going to sleep earlier. Like he's
Huge
going to go to sleep
confidence on this guy.
He's going to sleep at what? Well, even he's going to sleep at. Maybe he thought that because like he goes to sleep at 3 a.m. So he's like, all right, I'll go to sleep at midnight now. That didn't even work though, because
I guess.
you know,
certain time that
I think he probably took it as I could get close to more normalcy of a schedule with this, because it would be for him, right? Because he's waking up at what, noon, you know, start the stream. So he's thinking like, if I go there and stick to their time zones, I'm helping myself.
Yeah, it would make more sense. You're right.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but he couldn't do it, and he stays up till 3 and 4 a.m. in Washington instead. That time
should not change. I'm going to try to keep doing the same times
would not
consistently.
happen, unfortunately.
We'll see how that works. It may or may not work.
It didn't work.
Okay, but we'll see how that works initially, and we'll go from there. But hopefully, there won't be a large shift in the times. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Next. This one's from Filipino Gamer, and he asks, I have 2 questions regarding Smart Guys, which is my ongoing pro wrestling commentary show that I do with John Rambo. So question number 1, will Smart Guys remain a weekly show, or will it be a monthly show? Number 2, will you continue in simulating WWE pay-per-views with John Rambo, or will Extreme Rules Sims be the last pay-per-view simulations you will ever do? Good questions. The first question is, it's probably still going to be a weekly show as long as we can do it. We're going to try to do it every Saturday like we've been doing. That may change, but for now we're going to try to keep it the same, okay? There will be times when we can't do it, I'm sure. There'll be weeks when maybe I'm busy on a Saturday, John's busy on a Saturday, maybe we'll try to reschedule. If anything, you know, this is kind of funny, it may become more consistent. Because if you remember correctly, the reason that I wasn't doing Smart Guys every single week is because once a week my girlfriend would come from Pennsylvania to Connecticut, and that
it's funny to say it'll become more consistent. When it would become the opposite of consistent, it would become dead. Like, he had 2 more shows after this recording of Smart Guys that were ever made. 2 more shows. Not a single show would be recorded after he moved.
Well, and I like that we're blaming Leanna for making it inconsistent now. Very cool. Just throw her under the bus. People already were a big fan of her. Let's just keep piling on, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, scumbag. That's true. It did become more consistent. Consistently not a thing. Yeah, you're right.
Week or weekend, we'd be doing stuff together, so we would not do Smart Guys that week. Now my girlfriend's going to be living with me.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing stuff all the time. It's not like we have to take an entire day of Saturday
you sure
to
about
dedicate
that?
to be doing stuff together. And therefore, as long as we don't have any plans that are kind of interfering with that,
sure about
we
that?
can
He does
actually
that to
just go
this
ahead.
day. He dedicates an entire Saturday to doing stuff together. That is literally what he does now.
This is our day to do stuff, honey.
Guys, for the hour and a half it takes, and I can get on with my life doing other stuff. So Smart Guys may actually become more consistent with the move. We'll have to see. Okay? Now, when you talk about the Extreme Rules Sims, are those going to be the last pay-per-view simulations ever? It's a good question. Here's the thing.
Ooh, he gave Rambo Smart Guys for a small time, then took it back. That's why some episodes are missing were on Rambo's channel. Interesting. Ooh, wonder what the negotiations were like on that one. Interesting.
Again, coming up, we're doing stuff, but we're not sure what yet. Maybe some old school stuff. Maybe we'll play Mario. Maybe we'll play a couple other things people have had suggestions of, okay?
Okay.
That's a possibility this weekend. The weekend after, which would be the appropriate weekend to do the simulations for the next WWE pay-per-view, which is Payback, is the release of Mario Kart 8. And I hate to say it, but that's going to trump it because Mario Kart 8 is huge.
Yeah.
People are going to want to see John and I doing gameplay split screen while playing against other people online. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Holy shit, Mario Kart 8's been out a long time.
I was just about to say, he hates that game, and I didn't realize it came out that long ago.
That's
Maybe I'm starting to
scary.
understand.
God damn.
And I definitely want to do that, okay? So that being said, since we're doing that unfortunately is going to trump any kind of Sims that we might have done next week. I just want to say that up front, okay? That doesn't mean that we may not do a final episode of Sims, because actually we have that final bye week, the week after Mario Kart 8, where it'll be after the Payback pay-per-view. Okay, it will be. But there's a possibility that we may do some final thing. And maybe Sims will do
this one sucks.
Fantasy
Don't worry.
Sim Marathon.
The rest will make up for it.
In-person Sims Fantasy Sim Marathon, and we'll just do the most zany, off-the-wall stuff you've ever thought of. Maybe it'll have some wrestlers, some fantasy characters. People love it when we do the Sims with fantasy characters. I know that.
People love it.
We love it too. And obviously,
you want to die? Do you want to die right now? I can make you die right now.
No,
I hear it. You want that? Yep. Yeah. So he said it. Let's do 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
It's
1 minute of torture. Here we go.
Very painful.
all right. Well, everyone's sorry about that. We had technical difficulties, which hopefully we have fixed now.
In the middle there is Joe.
But as we were saying, this match is completely the brainchild of Howard.
Get on the camera. Let them see your face. It's the man behind us.
Now you're off camera, completely off. You have to like walk over.
Get over here.
I'm not gonna walk over.
Howard's the booker.
Howard is the booker of this match. He saw this created content online. He said that we should partake in it and use.
Okay, get to the point.
I want more Joe content. Where's Joe been at?
Vin Diesel.
A great fan of the Fast and Furious movies.
Yo, the Rip Paul Walker's in the back.
Wow.
Very
All six.
tasteful.
Oh shit.
This is Howard's idea. Reminder. This is the Paul Walker tribute match.
Champion. This was in the second one.
Next, who's coming out?
Yeah, who's coming out?
There he is.
Is this Paul Walker? Paul Walker. His Twitter handle
Doesn't
is
really look like Paul Walker.
his Twitter handle is Rip Paul Walker. Okay. Very funny.
Oh, hell. He's got no mouth.
Very funny. Sheriff Woody. Okay, let's watch the match. You want to see this?
It's Tom Hanks and
Yes, we came from Buzz is there. Okay.
Tom
Oh,
Hanks.
like
okay.
Who the hell played Buzz Lightyear? I can't remember his name.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Thank you. Tim Allen. Tom Hanks was Woody. Tim Allen was Buzz.
We're just
You
talking
wanna
about
die?
the voice actors.
You want to
Voice-
die?
No.
Yeah, Pluckle Slam.
Wow.
Woody's too legit to quit. Look
Woody
at
says you don't have a friend in me.
Oh God!
Don't have a
Oh,
Top-notch commentary.
oh God! Look at the uncomfortable movement after he says it. Watch this.
me.
Look, you got that, guys? You hear that one, guys? You love that one, huh?
Oh, wait, I don't even know who's counting who
They
there.
both came out at the same time.
What the heck?
Oh,
Slam.
This is all about the power moves.
Now the Toy Story clan are coming back here.
1, 2.
Look at the swaying. All right, we're done. I can't handle it, man. I can't handle
So
it.
we
Not
wanna go
that
out with a
rock,
bang, so maybe
JLT.
we'll
You
do
mean
a
we
final
can't?
thing.
You mean to tell me we can't finish that? Come on.
no,
Everybody
no.
was loving it in chat. They were asking for more. I seen them.
15. Let's check the comments. All right, that's what I will do.
How many views has this got? Real quick, can we check the view
11,000.
count?
11,000.
Oh shit.
I made that arena. I can do the job for a friend, Woody. What the hell, Paul? Whatever. Loving that Paul Walker finisher. There's a snake in my boots. Woody's mouth totally freaked me out. Holy crap. A lot of smart people in the comments. A lot of good conversation. Let's go.
After that, which would be, I think, June 14th, I'm going to have the big Street Fighter get-together where there's going to be tons of people here playing Street
Scary.
Fighter.
Sorry
we
for that
can't do it then,
derail.
So maybe
Not
we'll
fruitful.
squeeze it in that bye-week. Okay?
All right.
Okay, next question.
Okay,
This
thank
one's
God.
from Zombie Gamer, and he asked, what are your thoughts on the Xbox One's Connectless version that's now going to be sold for $400? I really don't have many thoughts on it because the bottom line is this. We knew back when
Hey.
Xbox One came out,
5
you
or
didn't need
6.
the Kinect. The Kinect was an ultimate
6, yeah,
lie by
we're up there
Microsoft to
tonight.
force a peripheral down your throat at the launch of the Xbox One that no one wanted. No one wanted the Kinect. Everyone had to pay extra money for it, and now it's come to fruition. It's worthless.
Okay.
The voice commands suck. The actual moving your hands around doesn't detect it any better than the previous
Okay.
Kinect. It's the same old shit. It doesn't really help with navigating through your cable box or anything. It's garbage. The Kinect is garbage. It was garbage back then on the Xbox 360. It's garbage now on the Xbox One. Microsoft.
You know, I
lied
have
the
to
cons-
agree, but I never bought a Kinect, so I kind of got this W. I
Yeah.
wasn't
but
a sucker like the guy.
He has the amazing power. He makes you kind of, my mind is racing to find positive things about the Kinect. It was kind of cool, but no, he's right. It did suck. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. I remember when you could like control the menu with your hands. That was kind of cool for a minute, but yeah.
Consumer. So now they realize, oh shit, Sony has sold 7 million PS4s worldwide. We've only shipped 5 million to stores and only sold a fraction of those. We're losing this big console battle right now. We need to do something. So they didn't want to do it. They held out. Here we are. Finally, 6 months after the fact, they've drastically figured they have to do something. They're cutting the Kinect out of the bundle.
They drastically figured?
That's when you know it's serious, when you drastically figure.
6 months after the fact, they've drastically figured they have to do something.
Yep.
They're cutting the Kinect out of the bundle.
Drastically figured,
I
dude.
really have no other comment. I already said months ago, they lied. They were fucking liars. The people who made the decision to have the Kinect bundled in, usually they probably don't work for the company anymore. Those 3 guys all got shifted out of their management roles, and now Microsoft has to pick up the pieces where those 3 guys completely fucked the company up.
Yep, they're dead. They're dead.
The good news is, if you are into
Yep,
Xbox,
bottom
you
of the
held off,
ocean,
you didn't get a
cement
PS4,
shoes.
you didn't get an Xbox One, go get your Xbox One, enjoy next-gen gaming, and don't have to worry about the piece of shit Kinect, which I could literally take off my TV and throw in the fucking trash right now, because that's the amount of work that it has. It's a piece of shit.
Okay.
That's the amount
Next
of
question
work
is from
that it
the Dark
has.
Bean
What the
4,
fuck does that
He
mean?
asks, hey Phil, I was wondering about your thoughts
And you notice he
on people
didn't get up
using
and
video
throw
game-
that away, though. You notice he just let it continue to sit there and gather dust on his entertainment center because he's like that. He'll just hoard shit that he has no business having anymore.
Hey, well, that's how much work it has. What did he say?
Games to escape reality and ignore their real-life problems. Do you think it's hurting video games in any way? I personally believe it's better than using drugs and alcohol to cope with your real-life difficulties, but I still think it's not the right decision to abuse
Why not do
video
both?
gaming like that. Okay?
Real, that's what's
Well,
up.
That is an interesting thing to say.
Interesting.
Because I've been saying for years, I've been saying this, and we already had a question earlier about online social media and how people are all into social media and they don't really have real in-person friends. Is that okay? It's the same thing that's been happening with video games, but specific kinds.
Okay.
There's been things that have been life simulators like Sims and Second Life that people have sunk so many hours of life into to make a virtual world that they feel is better than their real life situation.
Again, no, they're playing a game they're putting a lot of hours to, similar to how people play fucking World of Warcraft for hundreds of hours and have fun in. This is he's putting everyone that plays pretends everyone is unstable.
Attributes it to them like going and trying to make a better life that they think is better than the real than reality, and that's just not what the case is. Like, people are having fun. Why do you have to make it some sort of weird thing?
If you like Sims games, that means you hate your own life and you're trying to make your own personal real world life better in online, right? You can't ever just do it for fun. You have to be doing it to change your life. Very cool.
You know what I will tell you, though? Every time I launch The Sims and play it, I do just decide to close it and go work on real life stuff and actually clean the house. It works like that.
That makes sense. As a DSP tipper, that would make sense. Sims was amazing when it came out. Amazing amount of fun. Second Life is very different. Second Life I did not really enjoy as much. I gave it a shot, but I didn't like it as much. But The Sims, for me, was very cool. And also, when Sims went online, let me tell you, that was a very good timing. Because Sims Online came out, and I don't know if you know how this worked. I'm sure, of course, you don't. But how it worked was, you get, extra money for how long people spend on your house, right? You can go around online and go to people's houses. And so the people do whatever. You could do things at different houses that'll make you stay there, and that owner would get extra money. Well, for a burgeoning, blossoming boy like myself, there was places that were called brothels on Sims Online. And what they would do is be kind of like an online sex chat kind of place. And let me tell you, I was too young to have this, but let me tell you, I was happy when I found it because I spent a lot of time in those houses, let me tell you.
This is the first thing y'all decided to do after inventing electricity, huh? Sims brothels. That's kind of...
Let me tell you, I didn't know what... I was way too young to be enjoying it, but I was enjoying it. Let me tell you, a lot of fun. Great Christmas present. One of the best Christmas presents I ever got.
Life into
Sims Online. Highly recommended.
For sure.
To make a virtual world that they feel is
where's
better
your
than
list? Where's your Darziak style list, ALT?
No,
put
there's
that
no
up on the
Darziak list.
screen.
Very normal. All my things are normal. Faves are women, and it begins and ends there. That's my list. Get fucked.
Well, it sounded like there was more on that list.
Human.
But you
here's my
back.
list. Human women. That's it. Thank you.
Real life situation. There are people out there who only play.
Pokemon is a maybe. I'm just being Pokemon maybe. All right. Digimon though. Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
This
Pokemon.
This is one of those points where you're giving too much information. We should probably dial it back.
All right, I'll stop.
MMORPGs or MMO games in general, because they have social interaction with people there that they don't have in real life. They've got this clan or this league or this group that they're part of, and they feel like, wow, I'm part of something, when in real life they don't have any connections to any of that, right? There are people who in real life, I don't have a lot of money, I have a shitty job, I hate my life, so as soon as I get home, I jump online and I spend 12 hours straight playing an MMO with my friends because that makes me feel good about life.
Okay.
And this is a very dangerous thing, okay?
Oh, no. Let me take a sip real quick. Correct.
Okay. Because here's the deal.
People having a hobby and enjoying it is a bad thing.
Here's the deal.
And I know many people will disagree with me, but I'm of the impression that we get one life to live. Now, there's everyone out there has a different religious belief or belief about the afterlife or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying you have right now, you're in a body, and you have one life to live. You have a limited amount of time to spend on this planet Earth as who you are right now, okay? And you need to be able to experience as much as you can during that period of time.
Yeah?
I'm not saying that you have to be Mr. Everyone. You have to be climbing mountains and jumping out of fucking planes and doing sword wielding
Everyone.
and fucking, not saying you have to be a crazy extreme sports guy, but there's tons of things on planet Earth.
Yeah, Mr.
Well, that's Mr. Everyone. You never met him?
Mr. Everyone.
To experience that are worth experiencing. A lot of people say life is awful. Life ultimately is beautiful if you're allowed to experience the good parts.
What?
Okay.
You're allowed?
Who's
stopping you?
This is Mr. Everyone right here. Look at this picture.
You're allowed to experience the good parts of it. Okay,
got it.
I have been at times in my life where I hated my life. I said, I don't want to get up tomorrow. I hate my job, or I don't have a job. I hate school. My parents are being dicks. I hate the people around me.
Yeah.
It's a bad situation. Everything in my life is negative. I don't want to get up, and I don't want to be around.
Wow.
You know? And there are people who are in that situation.
They don't want to be around.
They get out of bed and they jump on their computer. They jump into their games, and this is what they do. This is what they do. This is how they cope with life. Because the reality sucks. They cope with it by going into a virtual reality. Now, what I have to say is this. If it helps you, right?
Yeah.
If it helps you mentally cope with stuff going on, far be it from anyone to say you shouldn't do it. But as with everything in life, all things in moderation.
Oh, there you go,
right?
Atlas. Got there eventually.
It
Took a few questions to get there, but we got there.
Because you feel better when you play a video game.
It's literally a different part to ask the game. But yeah, we got there.
14, 15, 16 hours a day, right? And doing nothing and making no effort whatsoever to improve your life situation in real life. Okay? There are situations where people can't do anything about their real life situations, and games help. Child's Play. Ever heard of that charity? That
Child's Play, the movie? Yeah, I've heard of that.
The movie? Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, how the fuck is that related?
You ever heard of Child's Play?
Penny Arcade are behind kids who are terminally ill or have diseases that are just really serious. They're hospital bound. They can't leave the hospital, so they can't improve their situation. Give them a video game. They go into a virtual world. They feel better. Okay? That is a perfect example of using a video game to escape your real life problems and getting something positive.
It's weird to say
Yeah.
they feel better in that scenario because it sounds like it cured them, and that's not the case.
The only way gaming helps you is if you're dying. If you are dying, gaming can help you. Okay, we learned that case. Any other outside cases like that, or they all have to be dying?
If you're not active, if you have no...
Hospital Bound is a great sequel to Homeward Bound. Yeah. Awesome. The dogs find themselves going back to wherever they got their procedures done. They want to go back to where they got neutered. Hospital Bound. They wanted to find revenge on the doctor. That'd be funny. Big House Malfunctioning Skin Suit says, heard you're planning on retiring in a couple years when you hit 65. Here's a contribution for your retirement fund. Okay? Everything you just said about that is false. Whatever he said to Craig or whatever. Everything you said about that statement is false. Not planning on retiring in a couple of years. I will not be hitting 65 in a couple of years, okay? So you are felt in Malfunctioning Skin Suit.
Goddamn right you won't be.
Get out of here.
I'm on my way.
Come on.
No job, no friends, nothing going on, and you're not actively doing anything in real life and you're ignoring that situation just to play video games 24/7, that's the red flag. That is the fuck up. That's where things are not going to go right for you. Everything.
Yeah, that's the storyline, Misery Mercer, for Hospital Bound. Jasper decides to get even and get back at the doctor that removed his claws. Then he goes back to the hospital, finds the claws. It'll be very funny.
In moderation at the right time.
Moderation,
okay.
Yep, okay.
Moderation at the right time.
There you go. There's different situations.
If you're dying, it's cool.
That escaping reality.
You spent more time talking about smart guys.
If you're dying, gaming is cool. If you're not, don't do it too much.
Great positive and other situations.
This is in DSP's chat, by the way. Wake up, dense, wake up, and then wake up, dense, wake up. That's the DSP chat right now. He says he's going to start at 9:30. You fucking know that's not true. So hope we're in it for the long haul.
Situations where if that's all you do and you don't do it in moderation, it could ruin your life. So you got to be careful with that. Okay.
Move on.
Okay, next question. This one is from Litario. He phonetically spelled it out, and I didn't print it out, so now I can't remember how to say it. I apologize, dude. Or madam, I don't know which you are, but...
Dude,
very inclusive.
or
Ally
madam.
side DSP.
Dude or madam.
I can't remember how to say it. I apologize, dude.
Two genders, obviously.
Or madam. It out, and I didn't print it out, so now I can't remember how to say it. I apologize, dude. Or madam, I don't know which you are.
Or madam.
But, okay.
Dude or madam.
So.
Dude or babe. Those are your options, by the way. Dude or babe.
His question is as follows.
Oh, please.
Phil, you received complaints earlier this year for playing too many JRPG games in such a short amount of time, such as Final Fantasy X.
JRPG Overload in 2014.
Remaster, Child of Light, and Tales of Symphonia HD.
Yeah, I agree.
This is added onto the fact that some of your fans aren't interested in JRPGs, or that the JRPGs didn't have an interesting topic. You said that you played these games because there were very few other new releases coming out, and that there was really nothing else major to play. But some fans beg to differ and believe that there were other games that maybe you either put on hold. No, that you were other games that you should have played, and you could have put the JRPGs on hold or saved them for later. Some say that there were other games that you skipped, or that you should have played to have more variety to your content.
I agree with this guy.
What can we, the fans, do to make it easier to notify you or remind you of various games to play when you lack a variety of games?
See, where were the true fans like this guy, last year when we were going through RPG Overload? Because this is exactly the kind of attitude that we needed to see on the streams to help the guy, of course, when he was having his meltdown.
I'd say it's very...
All the true fans are gone.
They're all gone. And also, it's very strange how he's trying to look for the words in this email where he should just be reading. I know maybe it's a bad grammar or something, but is this not one? It sounds like he wrote this himself.
But
I don't know.
Other games that believe that there were other games that maybe you either put on hold,
or
that you were other games that you should have played and you could have put the JRPGs on hold.
Why you should be reading, sir? You don't have to think about how to say it.
He looked away to fix it.
This seems a bit off to me. Here, one more time.
Hold. No, that you were other games that you believe that there were other games that maybe you either put on hold. No, that you were other games that you should have played and you could have put the JRPGs on hold or saved them for later.
Did you write that email incorrectly in your drunken late night writing questions to yourself sessions? Sounded like it, but all right.
Various games to play when you lack a variety of games. This is a hard one, and this is one that is hard for me to answer.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, and I explained this earlier this year, and I don't know if it rang home for too many people, is that
It rang home?
We are on fire. PWOP can make an episode just on this. Rang home.
Earlier this year, and I don't know if it rang home for too many people, is that
What the fuck is that? Rang home.
He's such a fucking idiot.
What is he trying to say with rang?
I don't know. Is
Hit
rang
close to
home
home?
something I've never... No way.
Hit close to home makes sense, but rang true.
No fucking way.
Hit close to home and rang true. Push them together. Add some gin in there, and what do you get? Rang home.
This year, and I don't know if it rang home for too many people, is that I am one person.
Don't stay out of too much alcohol, everybody. Be careful.
You are many.
Yeah, drink responsibly.
I am one. You are thousands out there who all have different opinions, different likes, different dislikes, different things you'd like to see me play. And there have been many times when I said, okay, I really don't know what I'm going to play. What do you guys think? Okay. Do I get a consensus of people saying you should all play this? Usually not. Usually I literally get a cacophony of different things thrown at me. There's no real consensus. Even if I've done polls.
Then he throws out cacophony out of nowhere.
Remember I was doing polls on the website? What should I play? And I would
need
poll
to use
people.
cacophony
They would
more.
vote. The game would win the poll, and then not even as many people who voted on would watch the videos. Because they were like, no one wants to watch that. So when there's a time when there's not a definitive big release coming out, okay, and it's not something that I know everyone's going to want to see me play. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've tried forum feedback. I've tried feedback on Twitter. I've tried all kinds of things. It never works because there's many of you and one of me.
Okay.
And all of you want to see different things unless a popular new game comes out. Of course you want to see me play the popular new game, right?
So it's all about
tough.
views.
It really
it's
is
all
tough.
about views.
And a lot of the
end.
times what I have to do is just pick and choose.
He's really getting hung up on something that every other content creator at the time had to deal with, and they didn't make it a big deal. They literally just played the games they wanted to play, didn't play the ones they didn't, and kept it pushing. Yeah, but DSP's got to make a fucking multi-part series of Q&A to explain this, I guess.
And tell you why it's not his fault. He's not playing the games you want to see. Blah blah.
Earlier this year, I've
tried feedback, you guys. I don't know how else to make you happy. You need to tell me. You need to do the work.
Yeah, it doesn't even work when I ask you guys for feedback, guys.
I'm playing Dragon Age Origins. I don't care if anyone asks me to play. I'm just doing it. Ooh. I don't give a shit. It's getting done, and I did it. and I'm glad that I did it. It took months to beat. Not many people watched the whole playthrough, but I did it. And I have the background for later this year, Dragon Age Inquisition. I had to get it done, right?
I had the background required.
What this guy is saying is basically, you missed out on games that we wanted to see you play. How can we tell you? Well, first of all, I would like to know what games it is that I missed, because I'll tell you this. Everyone was complaining about you're playing too many RPGs, but there was no consensus of people standing up and saying, well, you should have played this, okay? The one time that even comes to mind was the Trials Fusion game, right? I think that's what it's called, Trials Fusion, the one that I got, and eventually John Rambo and I did co-op in a couple weeks ago. But when that game was coming out, not one person, now keep in mind, I had mentioned my gaming schedule. I do a video where I explain all the games I'm interested in playing. I didn't mention. Not one person mentioned Trials Fusion to me until the day it was released.
Yeah?
The day it was released. Phil, are you going to play this game? It came out today. What game? Trials Fusion. I didn't even know it was coming out. I don't know anything about it. No one mentioned it to me.
I remember when Trials Fusion came out. I knew Trials Fusion was coming out. It's literally his job to play these fucking games. How does he not know when games are coming out? I'll never understand that. How is he the least informed person in an industry that he is literally working in? I don't get it.
I kind of want to see, because he said Dragon Age and not a lot of people watched. So I went through that. The last videos of that got 1,000 views. Like, this is 10 years ago, 1,000 views. So that's incredibly low for that time.
200?
Yeah, so this is the final. I kind of want to see how he finishes this, because he's going to give his review at the end. I kind of want to hear how salty he is about it, because no one's watching this shit. Like, he's getting literally, part 199 has 1,800 views. That's 10 years ago.
Okay.
Now that's a great playthrough, but let me hear this real quick.
Nicely done. Cleaned up that slavery ring right away.
Okay, or are we not going to get the ending?
Nice. Oh, the blood. Still bleeding. Poor animals.
Oh shit, it goes past 200 parts?
Talking about the riots?
It's not over.
Died.
Oh my god, it goes farther.
The orphanage is all dead now.
220 parts.
Dogs are the bad men too.
Jesus
they make the dogs
Christ.
so confused.
Oh.
And I'll bay it.
Next one real quick though. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to push that button. Next one. This is the real ending. Let's hear his take on it.
He's about to die.
I'm sure it'll be incredibly nuanced and objective.
So this final ending got 7,000 views, but the rest are legitimately 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however.
Oh, God. Here we go. Review time.
That is it for Dragon Age Origins. Whoa,
we go.
Manilla. What a game. What a game.
All right,
well,
here's what we're going to do. Poll. How long until he mentions views? Okay, so there is 9 minutes left in this somehow. It's kind of too long to do this, but we're going to risk it. How long until he mentions views? Okay, so we have, right now we're starting at, let's say, 23 minutes at the video. So will it be between 23 and 25 minutes? Will it be between 20, and I'm doing like, if it's 25:59, that still counts as 25 minutes, by the way. All right, 26
absolutely.
to 29 minutes. 23, yeah, so we'll do 3 each minute. Okay, 27, 20, 28. Okay, there. And we'll do 29 to 30, and then 30 plus or never. Oh, how can I do that? Let's do this. Never. Okay. I got it. It's coming together. He won't. Okay,
so he's spelling it out. He's double checking it. He's making sure it's MLA format.
There we go. How long until he mentions views? Okay, but in the 23rd to 25th minute, 26 to 28 to 29 plus, or he won't mention them at all. All right, here we go. Get your votes in now. Very important, extremely important vote here. Rock the vote. Vote or die. Here we go. Starting now. Go.
Vote early. Vote off.
Here's the thing. Here's what I think.
Uh-oh. I think it might be pretty fucking soon. He said, here's the thing.
I think it's a much different game from Dragon Age 2.
Okay.
From what I can see with Dragon Age 2, what they wanted to do was take this game, which, by the way, many have told me that on PC, this game is quite different. On PC, at any time, you can freeze the game, freeze time. You can move about the rooms to see how many enemies are in each room and where they are and what they're coming from. You can then strategically tell each party member where to move and what to do during a fight. This is not available in the console version of the game. So what it sounds to me is that the PC version of the game was meant to be more of a strategy-based RPG.
Okay, well, you're not playing that mode, so move on.
Your party. What this is a dumbed-down version.
We are now entering the 24th minute
of that, or more often than not, it's more just about having everything preset
24.
properly, relying on the computer to do the right thing.
You can't be this boring, though.
One or two characters to
I understand why it got us few views.
And it's definitely dumbed down. What a lot of people told us.
Oh God.
Is actually that.
Who told us?
That
a lot of people,
for example,
pay attention. What is he doing?
PC version, there's friendly fire. So all the times in this version of the game that I cast Blizzard, it would have been injuring my party nonstop. And a lot of people who play the PC version say that these large area of effect spells,
it's a minute 30 in,
are worthless in the game.
Halfway through the first option,
is too high, and they damage your
Hurry
own party.
up!
So what it seems to me is that it's a different game.
Okay, who cares?
Is being designed for PC. Had this,
There's no
this
way
vision,
he doesn't say it. There's no way.
He has to say it. He still has 6 minutes left to talk.
And then when it went to consoles, they dumbed it down and changed it. And then with Dragon Age 2, I think quite honestly, what happened is they realized, oh shit, the console market
oh my God, this
is
sucks.
the major market for video.
25.
All of this is speculation that he can't confirm. So what's the fucking point?
All right, you have 60 seconds if you voted between 23 and 25 minutes. 60 seconds starting now.
Video games now. More games are sold on consoles than on PC.
Oh my God, shut up.
Talking high-profile retail games. Of course, hundreds of billions of indie games are sold every day, but that's because they cost $1. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's not okay.
Whatever. That's fine.
Full-price games.
Yep.
Consoles beat PC, and so they said, what we need to do is change our game's formula and turn it to cater more to the console gamer. And if you remember when I played Dragon Age 2, there were very few
I'm going 1.5. Good point. Good
during
point.
that playthrough where I really had to micromanage.
We still can see the correct time, so
every character and have them manually heal. Most of the time, I could actually depend on those characters to do the right thing.
Okay.
And it's way different. It's more casual. Becomes more of a hack and slash than a strategy-based RPG.
25s
which
are
it seems
about
like
to
the first game
lose.
was meant to be. Now, story-wise,
okay.
I actually like Dragon
Between
Age
23 and 25, you're fucked in this second. You're done. Now we move on to 26 to 28.
better than Dragon Age 2, and here's why.
50% of you are fucked.
Very large amount of locales, huge amount of environments, so many characters that can join your party, and it's long as hell. Like, the story's great.
Philip just entered the chat, and he banned those two people that said, "Hey, Dens, wake up."
So many different subplots and things.
Come on!
Versus Dragon Age 2, they reuse a ton of environments over and over and over. There's certain characters, but they're not as fleshed out as a lot of the characters in this game. Not as many characters, and like I said, it's a much more streamlined, easier game. So gameplay-wise, for consoles, Dragon Age 2 makes more sense.
Okay.
But I honestly think that Dragon Age Origins is the more complete game. And
oh my God, this is such a bad idea for a game.
Now, Origins, why most people
I didn't know it would go this bad. I thought we had a chance at something funny here, but nope.
Would say that that 2 was inferior
27.
to 1. That makes perfect sense to me, because I can tell you right now, again, lack of amount of characters that this game had, lack of a number of environments, right? Dumbed down gameplay.
Oh my God!
He can just make a fucking review. Why is he doing it at the end? This is literally content he could have posted separately.
On a different video.
But what you saw in part 2 was a lot of polish, right?
In a format that would have been more digestible than over the fucking end credits with vocals, by the
loud
way.
As shit.
Very cool on your ears. Hell yeah, dude. I love my reviews.
Like
yeah, it's like they made it for the consoles.
And now you wonder, gee, what are they going to do with Dragon Age Inquisition?
Well, this song sounds hype.
The more dumbed down, geared towards the common console gamer, or are they going to maybe try to go back to the
this song is kind of hype.
Over emo, this is the best time to drop game reviews. Over emo, Jared Leto.
Age Origins, I don't know, but I'm glad that after several years of people demanding and requesting that I play this game, that finally I had enough downtime.
I mean, that's my guess.
To Mars or
it sounds a lot like 30 Seconds to Mars. I'm felted if it's not, but that sounds like it to fucking me, is it?
Finally play it and beat it. And it took me a long time tonight to get through the final boss battle, and yes, I had to downgrade the difficulty, but whatever.
Shinka, please make a new short with this outside of a 30 Seconds to Mars concert. Yeah, the gameplay is good, but then they made it more for consoles.
PC, right? You would have been used to using this micromanaging of all your skills and characters, planning out everything ahead of time, and it probably wouldn't have been that hard.
Oh shit, this is actually called console. This is War, 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, got it.
Actually
nailed it.
Final boss fight, why is it kicking my ass? And that's
You're Jared Leto enjoying that?
I mean, they got some good songs, not gonna lie.
I enjoyed Dragon Age Origins. I'm very glad that I had enough opportunity to play
Guys,
it.
here's a tip from old LT. If you want to get with girls of a certain type, like the things they like, just a suggestion from old LT here.
So that I know I have the backstory now.
But then I like it too. That's the problem.
What this will lead into with Dragon Age Inquisition.
No, they legit have a few good songs. They're not like insane, but they got a few good songs worth listening to. 30 Seconds to Mars. I am seriously an emo enjoyer, though.
For the past
Everybody loves the kill. If you don't like the kill, you're lying to yourself and me, which is fucking.
I've been playing this game. Yes, that's how long it took me to play this game. 2 months.
This is incredible, man.
Watched on Twitch.
I'm glad we did
YouTube,
this now.
Even though it wasn't a very popular playthrough.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm just enjoying the track.
It was still something that I wanted to do, and I'm glad that I finally
giving us a review over emo.
Agree with everyone who always told me you should play part 1 because it's better than part 2. I think you're right.
Hear him.
So, all that being said, very good. And by the way, this game actually had a fucking ending, unlike part 2, where you put in 25 to 30.
All right, so now just to let you know in our poll, 29 plus and he won't are the only options left. We just passed 29 minutes.
30 hours of gameplay, and they're like, okay, so you
yeah,
win.
the song's in the game, guys. I'm not doing a meme. It's in the game.
Walk away, and that's the end of the game. It's like, huh? So there's no fucking ending. This game at least had a definitive ending. Of course, it's a cliffhanger. You don't know what's going to happen with a lot of the people in the game.
Jared Leto.
At least it's an ending.
Jared Leto's getting felted.
Than what you got with Dragon Age 2.
Sing it, Jared.
So
tell them about
I liked it. A lot of fun. Definitely a great game. Definitely glad that I got the opportunity to play it.
Holy shit.
Thank you if you followed along the playthrough. Very good. And that's it, I guess. Because look, I just pressed the button.
Damn it!
As I pressed the button, it went back to the main menu.
60 seconds left.
So that's it. Thank you everyone for joining me for the Dragon Age Origins playthrough. I appreciate it. I hope that if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed, first of all, if you didn't see my Dragon Age 2 playthrough and you enjoyed this one, you should go watch that because I think it's just as good. And I like both games, although I like this one a little bit more than Dragon Age 2.
30 seconds.
All right, but it's a good way to get caught up, especially with Dragon Age Inquisition supposedly coming later this year.
29.
And so, I hope that you will also join me for that playthrough when that game is released as well. Okay? So thank you everyone for joining me. Have a good night. And I will hopefully see you guys for Dragon Age Inquisition in the future. Thank you. Peace out.
No way. He went that whole 9 minutes without bringing up he wasn't Mr. Views. Literally wasn't him.
16% of you are legends. No mention of views at all. Can you believe it?
Y'all had faith. I did not.
Please say someone mentioned. He deserves a like just for reading out loud every word of that epilogue. Oh, yeah, definitely. I kind of want to see if anyone talks about the... no. Is he saying best outcome on assumption? It's not really the morally correct. He had long... Oh, who cares? People are talking about the fucking game. Anyways, that was amazing. I'm glad we found that gem. The emo review. God,
I can't believe you knew it like that. That's wild.
Dude.
You're an insane person.
Don't come out. I got the music takes, guys. I'm still winning. You guys are felted that think I don't know shit. I know shit, guys. All right, let's go.
There's nowhere...
Oh, he's live? Son of a bitch. Fun really over now. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, not that one. That's a different one.
Yeah, that's for later.
There we go. Oh, no, he's just doing slideshow. We're fine. Well, he has some stuff in today has been awful. I hope we can. Oh, we get the emo going. Hold on, I'll play it. Don't worry.
Yeah, please.
I'll get it right here.
Meditate and take
Not that. Get out of here.
You know, it looks
Okay,
like
I'll read
they
it.
focused on
Here we go.
certain things, but
Today
not
has
others.
been awful.
And
I
now,
hope we can turn it around
wonder,
tonight
gee,
with a
what are they
very
gonna do
chill
Dragon Age
stream.
Inquisition? Is it gonna
I'd
be
start the
more
stream,
dumbed
but the
down,
podcast
more
isn't
focused on
uploading
console gamer,
because it was
or
over
are they
3
gonna maybe try
hours
to go back to
long.
their roots to the Dragon Age origins? I don't know.
All right, that's it.
Where there was anyone actively asking me to play it, at least on Twitter or in my comments. No one on the video of the schedule that I made was like, Trials Fusion. No one. So if that doesn't exist, how do I know that you guys want to see me play a game? So though, of the schedule that I made was like, Trials Fusion. No one. The video of the schedule that I made was like, Trials Fusion. No one. So that,
what do you think it's kindergarten and you're asking who wants snack time? That's what he's acting like. Charles Fusion. What do you expect?
Doesn't exist. How do I know that you guys want to see me play a game? Right? I mean, that's just the bottom line.
You literally have to act
know.
like small children to communicate with DSP that you want something.
Charles
I don't know if I have to do straw polls on the floor. I don't know if anything would ever work. Because there's so many of you versus one of me.
Oh my God, dude, let it go, man.
Whenever I ask this question, I'm going to get an outstanding amount of voices who I want to see him play this, and if he doesn't play this, I'm not interested.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
good evening, Mr. Phil. Hope your little break was semi-relaxing.
Demanding and requesting
as much
that I play
as
this
it could
game,
be.
that finally I had enough downtime.
Cry, baby.
Interested. That's what seems to happen every time I do a poll. I want to see him play Devil May Cry 3.
I expect his next chat to just read, I hate my dad.
If he doesn't play Devil May Cry 3, I'm not going to watch whatever he watches.
I hate high school.
Plays.
Fuck it.
So, Grand Theft Auto 4's DLCs
Can't wait
went
to
out.
leave this stupid town.
Yeah. I hate this gated community. I hate you. Fuck you, Mom.
This other game wins out. And those are great. By the way, those playthroughs that I played last year when I was doing the polls were great. And I had fun doing them, right? But people are of this mindset. If I don't get to see what I want to see, I'm not going to give anything else a chance. And then, of course, if I'm not playing what you want to play, now you feel like you're pissed at me. You're personally pissed at me because I didn't play what you wanted me to play. And you say, Phil doesn't listen to his fans. No, it's the contrary.
Correct, big
the
guy.
fans don't agree on what you want.
Remember when the slow uploads were caused by his dying computer and the new streaming PC would fix it? I wonder why that happened there. Oh, now then it became the server's problem on YouTube. Remember the lottery, the server lottery? Remember that, Atlas? He said, like, if you get a good server.
Kind of like how the... It's kind of like how the filters were going to fix all of his audio issues, and now the new microphone is going to do that, even though it sounds exactly the fucking same. That's regardless.
You could always find solutions to problems you don't have. It's wild. You know, if you have enough money to waste, you know what I mean? You can find those fucking problems.
Infinite solutions.
Yep.
Fake
Me to play, and you say, Phil doesn't listen to his fans. No, it's the contrary.
Fuck you.
The fans don't agree on what you want me to play.
Yeah, you guys are the dumb
if there
fucks.
was one outstanding game, Phil, you must play this before you do anything else, I would do it. So when there's no consensus on what to do, I'm just going to play what's new. So you had games like Child of Light, you had the Final Fantasy HD Collection, Tales of Symphonia HD Collection, I was already playing, Dragon Age Origins, you have all these RPGs, I'm going to play them, you know? And I don't know, I would love to know what method I should use to get accurate feedback on who will watch what if I play it, but there's none. This is a whole new thing.
God.
How many people can actively say, right? Can actively say that their living is dependent on what people want to see them do.
As opposed to passively saying.
A lot of people's life is like that, actually.
That their living is dependent on what people want to see them do. Right now, an actor who's in Hollywood chooses what movies he wants to be in based off of what he thinks, right? He may be a guy that typecasts himself and is only in horror movies. He may be a guy that's more versatile and he decides to be in this action movie, this horror movie, and this drama, right? And
but in the end of the day, they choose what they want. They choose to do what they want. They don't do fucking polls. You think Will Smith's doing polls? Hey guys, should I do
what he's
Matrix?
saying is that he can't choose.
You want to do Matrix or Men in Black? Which one should I do?
It's up to you to watch the movies with your dollar and pay and say if we like you in this kind of movie or not. For me, it's the opposite.
Okay.
Right? I just got to decide what I'm going to play, and then you subsequently either watch or don't watch. But what I found is, unlike those guys, usually, if, I like that act, I like Leonardo DiCaprio and whatever he's in.
Ooh.
So I'll just watch.
Quick example there, Philip.
Those guys.
Man crush moment here.
Who's your favorite actor, Philip?
Usually, if, I like that act, I like Leonardo DiCaprio and whatever he's in. So I'll just
how can you not
watch whatever movies he's in? For me, it's been harder. It's harder because people are saying
it's got harder. Oh.
Well, there's so many more people doing what you
about
do.
Leonardo DiCaprio, it got harder. I don't know, you guys.
Guess what? I got harder.
For me, it's been harder. It's harder because people are saying, well, there's so many more people doing what you do, Phil, and they have commentary like you.
Yeah.
And at one point you were originator. Now you're not anymore because so many people jumped on the Let's Play bandwagon.
Now you got it, Philip. How are we going to go from here? Where are we going from here? Because he just got it. Yeah, a lot of people are doing the same fucking thing. What are you going to do about it, Philip?
It's hard for us to just watch everything you do, so we're going to watch what we like, but you all like something different. And this is where it's tough. I don't know.
Okay.
So then why wouldn't he just come to the conclusion to play what he wants, like these big name actors or whatever his stupid, scenario was? Why would you want to watch someone play a game and do commentary over a game they have no interest in playing? And this, I have that same question to this day when he was talking about Stellar Blade. What do people get out of that other than like trolls winning? I'll never understand.
That is wild that he said, yeah, people have told me there's other videos to watch now, so I have to put out stuff they like. That now it's becoming a thing to think about? That's kind of weird, right? Now all of a sudden, oh shit, there's competition. Now I got to think about what I put out.
Yeah.
Okay. Wesley H says he's basically asking for people to predict his next winning lottery ticket and appreciate what he already has and what he can do. It's always others. Yes, Wesley H. That's. I mean, he wants people to tell him what to do because that takes away the responsibility and also the danger of it because he has someone to blame, right? So if you tell him what to play, he can blame you. But if he has to choose himself, there's no one else to blame, right? That's also a positive. But so yeah, in short, there's competition now. It's harder to see what you guys want to watch because there's so much more out there. So please tell me what to watch anyway, though. Do it to play anyway.
Well, it's funny because, again, this guy is literally speaking matter-of-factly. Like, well, it's a matter of fact, Phil, that everyone wanted you to play something outside of an RPG, and it was these few things and you didn't do them. But did he say what they were? No, because it doesn't exist. There was no consensus that I should have been playing Trials Fusion instead of an RPG. There was none. In fact, no one even mentioned the game till it came out. So this is what I mean. I'm in a complete unique situation, an interactive medium, and I don't know how to do better. If anyone has recommendations, go for it. But besides straw poll or polling on the forums, none of that works. I tried it, all failed. So I don't know. That's my answer, and sometimes I don't have answers for you.
And Trials Fusion is such a weird example for me too, because specifically in like the commentary world on YouTube, there was a lot of people who would do like story times or whatever over Trials, like the original on the 360. So when Trials Fusion was coming out, like that specific like niche of YouTube, those style content creators obviously moved to playing Trials Fusion as well and doing similar content there. I don't know how he would have missed this.
This is still the time. We still like that today. I mean, he's finally starting to break away, but when he starts a game, he has to finish it in his mind. He thinks that's a big part of the brand is finishing every game he starts. So I guess that could be like, it has to be on the schedule for months before he thinks about playing a game because that'll give people time to get prepped for it because they're going to get the whole playthrough. But especially a game like that. I mean, what's the fucking playthrough of that? I don't know how long it take. Can't be that crazy.
You beat the tracks and that's literally it.
But
question. This one is from GL. And he says, hey, Phil, I know that for a while now you've been doing Twitch, and you only accept donations in the form of subscribers on Twitch, upon which I am. That is true. I do not accept any just donations through PayPal or anything. If you want to try to go the extra mile and help me financially a little bit, become a paid subscriber on Twitch, because that not only helps me, that helps you, and it helps everyone who's a paid subscriber on Twitch, who maybe we can get better emotes and things going, okay? So now continue with his question.
Okay.
My question to you is, will you be planning to allow fans to donate money directly to you?
Slideshow has finally started, by the way. 98% uploaded, almost there, and then he started it. So
just like you used to. Like those YouTuber Street Fighter Challenge days where you fought against popular YouTubers like Free One Up and the King Kindred and Street Fighter. I'd very much like to support you on a larger scale.
I think I heard Kindred
YouTubers
there.
like Free One Up and the King Kindred and Street Fighter.
Kindred.
I'd very much like to support you on a larger scale. First of all, I don't know what he's talking
He shouts
about.
out Indrid all the time now because
know.
Indrid Step on Me, a classic.
Indrid called his mommy.
And the King Kindred challenges that I did had nothing to do with PayPal. And I didn't take any donations for those, so I think he may have a misconception there about what really happened. Those were just guys who challenged me. I said, okay, I'll play you. And both matches were incredibly laggy. I won one and I lost one. So, and then I said, forget it. It's too laggy. I don't care about this. I'm not doing it anymore. It is true that at one point I did accept PayPal donations. That was way before.
Yes, you did. Glad you brought that up.
First thing you did.
Glad you brought that up.
Got partnered with Machinima. That was before I was just doing it as a hobby, and I still had a full-time job. And I said, if you want to see me do this continuously as a hobby, and you want to send a donation, I'll use that money to buy new games.
Okay.
Right? I wasn't making money doing it, so there was nothing to reciprocate the hobby.
Okay.
Then, when I got laid off from my full-time job, yes, I said, please, by all means, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm unemployed right now. I have no hope of getting another job in the same sector. I don't know if this YouTube thing is going to work out. And for a couple months there, I accepted donations. But as of early 2011...
Okay, so there's many times I have accepted donations. Didn't he start with, I never accept donations? Now we're getting many
tried
times.
To brush over it very quickly, and then I took donations, you guys. But
Yes.
but moving on, you know, like
Well,
why was his first fucking act upon losing his job to immediately throw his hands up, say, "Oh, I'm never gonna find a job in this sector around here. Please send me money." Like that shouldn't be your first, your go-to. That's not plan one. That's not plan A.
Yeah, dude, we're thinking a good point. He actually gave you a shout out, Atlas. You want that? You get a shout out if you tip. So big ups.
Oh,
he was doing shout outs for over 16 years now. Sheepdog said, did you see Phil quit the Patreon Reactor? He did? Jesus, today was very eventful. I did not see that. All right, a lot of stuff to catch up with tomorrow. Big ups.
I cut it off, and I no longer accept donations. There were actually a couple people who didn't listen, sent me money, and I sent it back to them. I said, no, if I can make a living doing this, right, if I can earn my living, I will do it. I will not sit here and beg. I will not sit here and do all this kind of stuff. I want to earn my living, I'll do it. I will not sit here and beg. I will not sit here and do all this kind of stuff. I want to earn my living, I will do it. I will not sit here and beg. I will not sit here and do all this kind of stuff.
Making sure.
I want to earn my living. Or at least if you're going to give me money, let me give you something back through the form of the Twitch partnership. Okay? So, no, I have no plans to open up anything. Now, here's the thing. There was actually someone... I don't believe I put them in here, but there's people who recently have been sending me stuff. I talked about this on a previous Ask the King, this website called Patreon.com, where basically people who are artistic, people who put out entertainment content, whether it's .com, where basically people who are artistic, people who put out entertainment content, whether it's music, movies, gameplay, video series on YouTube, live streaming on Twitch, people who create content for you on a daily basis. All right. This is a way for you, I guess, to support them through this website. I don't know if this is legitimate.
By the way, just for record-keeping purposes, we are a year and a few months away from John Rambo's Pay Me Tons video coming out. So Philip would be doing his own Patreon within a year of this, and the Pay Me Tons video would be out in a year and a few months from this.
All right. This is a way for you, I guess.
He's picked out this question for this Ask the King. Obviously this was a premeditated answer. He thought this was a good question and included it in Ask the King. Why does he not know anything about the website? Why did he not take the time to just look into it for 30 seconds so that he could have an informed opinion?
We don't need it yet. Wait till we need it, then we'll do all the research about it, because he doesn't think he needs it yet. So why waste time?
He's answering the question. Like, you chose the question. You could just know about it.
No, please.
For you.
We're busy.
On a daily basis. All right? This is a way for you, I guess, to support them through this website. I don't know if this legitimizes it, so it's not just money thrown towards PayPal, but it shows, it's through a third-party website. It's all documented income and stuff like that for tax purposes. I have no idea how it works. Now, if I knew how it works, maybe I would look into it.
Because nobody claims their
how it
PayPal,
works.
obviously.
But again, if it's just that you're going to throw money at me for nothing, no, then I don't want that. I want you to get something out of it. But on the flip side of it, I don't want to make it so that I'm only making certain content or certain quality of content available to people who pay. I think that's wrong. I think that all content should be free. All content should be of the highest quality.
Content should be free.
All content should be free, except if you have a streak going on. You know that. Or if there's also a membership goal, tips goal, or save the house. Smash the taxes. There's a lot of other reasons you might need money, but you get it.
should be free. All content should be of the highest quality. And then if you want to help me out through the, watching the videos, watching the ads, disabling your ad block when you watch my content, or becoming a paid subscriber on Twitch, then you can go the extra mile and do it. But not that I'm forcing you to do it to get the content. I don't like that. Okay?
He would do Patreon within 1 year of this video, if not 1 year, just a few months after 1 year.
The whole YouTube thing didn't work like that, right? The whole YouTube thing doesn't work like
Basically,
that.
Patreon was a, oh shit, I spent a lot of fucking money moving, and I don't have any money left over. I need to do Patreon. And that's why he started Patreon after he moved. It was very quickly after he moved, Patreon was on.
It's almost like he could see the money he was throwing away.
I'm actually just looking at some people here who were talking in the chat, but doesn't seem like anything is
a real lean in right there. Good lord.
To the subject. So it is what it is.
So wait, guys that are saying Patreon's over, what is Patreon now then?
That's a great question. I kind of had that thought earlier today when I heard that.
Like what is even, how many people are there now? Yeah, so by the way, just for record, Patreon launch happened in February 20th, 2015. The video we're watching right now is May 22nd, 2014. So it was less than a year, actually. It was 10 months later, we have our own Patreon. We didn't do any scams yet, but they were coming too a few months after that. But we still have a Patreon in less than a year.
Future, if I am fundraising for a specific project. So let's say I move to this new place in Washington. It's working out. I sell this condo in Connecticut. That's great. Year or two down the line, I want to do something different, creative, interesting.
He's on. Okay, this works out perfectly, actually, because we didn't get to the prom story, and I know we were kind of waiting for the prom story, but Steve definitely wants to be here for the prom story, and he couldn't be here tonight, so next week, hopefully Steve can be there for that, and he'll get to see the story he wants anyway. All right, we are going live. You know the rules.
Stuff because of the holidays.
Let me, oh god, that mic
arm.
That
mic together.
Listen to how the mic sounds. His mic sounds worse.
Shit. Yo,
it sounds worse than what we're listening to now from 2024, 14.
Okay, but he switched from XLR. Dude, you're not gonna believe this. He switched from XLR to USB to use those fucking functionality, like the mutes and the lights on it, and it actually sounds worse. And then he gaslit his entire stream, telling people, "Nah, it sounds so much better because XLR is mono only." You guys are really hearing the bass in my voice today. It's picking up the higher frequencies. Dude, it's bullshit nonsense. It's awful.
Okay, listen to, okay, here's just a comparison. Listen, here's
everybody. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for all the nonsense today.
You heard it, right? Listen to this.
And fun. Maybe Project 7 gets revived. Maybe it's a new creative series.
This one's not good either because so much room, ambient noise. But holy shit, man, this mic sounds better. Listen to this.
I really am. I'm really hoping that tonight we can get back on track. Earlier today,
it's got
for
like
those who
a
don't
weird
know,
reverb on it.
Yeah, it just sounds
is his gain too high as well? He said that he cranked the fucking gain up yesterday. I heard him say that.
Gain.
I love that for him.
That's what you don't want to do. Crank the gain up.
No, sir, that was not enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. We had every possible thing going wrong all at once, and it drove me absolutely nuts. Like, I was in a bad mood, and nothing was enjoyable, and a podcast ran for 3 hours. That wasn't much of a podcast, and I tried to do a DSP tries it, and that went wrong. It was like every possible thing. And it just compiled and got more frustrating and more frustrating. It's life, it happens sometimes, but I just hope that it's not a pattern that continues. Like, the whole point is that today I wanted to have a full and fun day of gameplay, getting back on track.
Are you buying a fucking mic arm every day? What is he? What do you mean you don't want this to happen every day?
Hold on. I gotta get that song. It's gonna make me mute it though, but I don't care. It's funny enough for us now. It was called what was that song by 30 Seconds to Mars? I Am War or something?
It's War, I think is the...
It's war. This is war. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know if it's gonna be as funny as the violin, but I'll try. Okay, here we go.
I'm missing stuff because of the holidays and having, in the last couple of months been doing other projects like the politics show. Oh, and say, no, this week we got to get to gameplay. First thing that happens, I can't play any games.
I have it set up so when I'm doing like WPIG streams, it turns off when something else comes on. I can't do it.
On the first stream.
Anyways, I'll do back to the violin. Don't worry.
Like, wow.
Violin works.
So, I hope tonight we can relax. We can enjoy each other's company. I can play Flight Sim for a couple of hours. We can go to various different places around the world. That'll be fun to fly around and just...
You're not going to ask about money, huh?
And hang out. You know, that's the whole point.
Wow.
I hope so, man.
Because
right now, I'll be honest. Like,
sure. There's no way that he doesn't.
Hope we're not going to bring money into this, huh?
Stressed to my wit's end. I don't want any stress tonight. Really, I just think I can take it. I just want to have a good time with all of you.
I don't think I
not
could
only that,
take
but
it.
going hand in hand with it. Did you really think?
We can take it.
I hope the 88 people watching on YouTube can take it.
Anyone was going to contribute to today's first stream when there was no gameplay and just tech issues the whole time?
Oh, what?
No, I made $20 today, and I paid over $50 for Taco Bell.
Hold on.
So today, so far, I've lost 30.
Now that's a sentence. Hang on. Listen.
I paid issues the whole time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I made $20 today, and I paid over $50 for Taco Bell. So today, so far, I've lost $30.
God damn it, Taco Bell. Boss man, what do you think about that? No, boss man, no. It was an award. They earned that. He had to pay those $50. Come on, boss man.
I was just about to say, he literally had that food prepaid for. That was the point of the goals.
Yeah.
He acts like he's down money. He already got paid.
Exactly. And you can't be taking that back now, Philip. You got 10 streams of $150 for that.
That's not very good. Just for those who don't know, if this is your job, the idea is to make money when you work, not to lose money. And so far, I have lost money today.
Aww.
So there you go.
Bury me.
Let's see how it goes tonight. If you're here to relax and enjoy, please, you're in the right spot. If you're here to cause problems and be annoying, you're in the wrong spot.
That's me.
I'm gonna have no tolerance for it tonight.
I am here to cause problems and have fun. What was it? What were the two criteria?
The only reason I go places is to cause problems.
Yes, that's my life.
If you're here to cause problems and be annoying, you're in the wrong spot. I'm gonna have no tolerance for it tonight. I'm just gonna warn you all up front.
Okay, definitely.
If there's issues tonight with people being jerks and trolls, they're gonna be out real fast. I'm not even gonna address it. I'm just gonna toss you right out because I just want to chill and flight sim with you all tonight and have a good time.
I'm gonna have chill and have fun with it.
And please support the stream today.
Okay.
Anyway, anything.
There we go.
You know, either way, either side, anything.
Please.
I
don't even
not a good
care
time right now. You know,
just mail me checks. I don't care. Just please, guys, fuck likes. Just give me it.
He made $800 5 days ago, and this is the level we're at, guys. It's really bad right now.
Please,
I can't believe I'm down $30.
I do not give a shit. Just give me money, okay? I don't care.
Earlier today, I'm in like a bad state of mind. Like honestly, I'm all like,
relax, man. Oh God, I gotta play it.
Very
Sorry.
Positive, so I want to turn that around tonight. Okay, I hope that you will be a part of that and chill with me. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's in a bad state of mind because he decided to put his mic arm together on stream.
This is wild, man. I didn't know he was in this state.
Is there a list where we can already wait? Is there a list of where we have already traveled on the Flight Sim streams? No, not particularly, but you can just watch the playlist. The whole playlist here on dspgaming is all the videos of Flight Sim that we did this year
Pretty
so far.
simple,
That doesn't help right now.
Watch
that
the whole
doesn't help
thing.
literally this second.
Watch the whole playback, dumb fuck. Curious Mage says salted pork tonight. Oh, Sid, it's a good start to that. I'll tell you that.
Just follow along. The title of each video says where we've been.
Okay,
so you
got
can just
it.
look in that playlist to figure it out, or you
just
can
give
ask.
$50, bitch. $50, $20, and shut the fuck up. Tell me where to go. Buy your ticket.
Welcome back, Dunsfelter. How are you? Game Boy, how are you? Vietnamese Comrade, how are you?
All right, we heard a Game Boy there. I will give you that one, guys. We could take a temple run here today. We've had fun tonight so far, but you can always use a temple run. All right, there is Game Boy. We need a Jade and 2 other What's Ups or 3 What's Ups to get us into the temple. And you definitely want to see that happen. Trust me.
What's up, everybody?
That doesn't count.
I don't listen to Jared Leto. For as little as I can, I try to avoid him as much as possible.
Great question.
No, I don't listen to Jared Leto. Do as little as I can. I try to avoid him as much as possible.
Okay, nice question.
I think
Whoever did that.
That's a good cause or a good course of action for life. Stay away from Jared Leto.
No, I disagree. You want more. That was Atlas the
He's going to
Snood
join
Keeper.
his harem, it sounds like.
I will happily. Atlas the Snood Keeper said that, by the way. Is that you?
No, that is not me,
Okay.
but I'm glad to see they're still in chat.
Okay. Big
It's the
ups.
plan. With a $1.49 Australian contribution says Melbourne, Australia. Well, the way it works, for those who don't know, when we do Flight Sim, the biggest contributor chooses where we go. And then after that, it's the next biggest, okay? So we're going to start in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to join and chill, and then we're going to get started. And it would be great if you could contribute, and please support the stream tonight.
Please.
Again,
Please support.
biggest contribution of the night chooses Mitch, because it's Australian, is the equivalent of about $1. So we'll get Mitch up on the leaderboard here.
That's not enough, bitch.
Dunsfelter saying big 93 cents from Mitch tonight.
But it would not be a tall order to defeat the dollar and be the first person to choose where we go.
Oh, God. My favorite name that's still not banned is Daily Cool 2-packs. I love that. Daily Cool
Please,
2-packs.
let's get support tonight. I got nearly none earlier,
Philip,
which is
relax, man. Holy shit, man.
Please, let's get support tonight. I got nearly none earlier, which is awful.
We're
for a
back,
return
boys.
after a holiday week. Hoping to have a good start, and I had the worst start possible because
Holiday
everything
week in which you got $800 in one fucking day?
went wrong with this thing. But luckily now, as you can hear
That's a good holiday week.
and see, it's working now. It was just a nightmare to get set up, but now it's working. So,
All right, yep.
Yeah,
Good
that
holiday
sounds
week.
Great.
Good holiday week,
man, it was an
guys.
ordeal. I didn't even get to explain how bad it was setting this up. You see the bumps here.
No, I
The
can't.
freaking way that they do cable management on this thing is ridiculous. It's
no.
not explained. It's just so ridiculous how they did it. And
Does he legitimately
like the
have
cable
mine?
management on the other arms that I had.
No, mine's what brand this is?
This
Oh,
is
no,
the Shure MV7 Plus.
But what's that's the arm? The arm?
Oh,
No,
the
it's
okay,
arm?
Michael,
It's
how
a
are you?
gator arm.
What's up?
I know.
Piss style, man.
What? I
What's
think
up,
we got
King
another
Michael?
one.
How are you?
All right,
What's
I think
up?
that's one more.
Piss style, man.
There we
What a
go.
name.
What's up, Piss Style Man? We have two. We are two away very quickly to getting us into the temple. Get out of here, Piss Style Man. Two more. Okay, it's a Shure. Mine's blue. But it looks similar to that one.
Have I looked at stickers to the merch store? No, to be honest with you, the merch has been the last thing on my mind recently. I'm really trying to hammer in the end
about the
of
merch
this
already.
setup. This arduous setup
Oh,
upgrade.
there's Spencer Howard answering the call. Scuff is part of the experience for better or worse. Unfortunately, the exchange rate is not amazing right now. This is about 30 USD. Put this toward Melbourne, Australia, too, if you don't mind, says Spencer Howard. Wesley H. In the house says, somehow he's more of a crackhead than Boss Man. Honestly, today.
Great, as you know. I've been trying to upgrade every aspect of my setup. And so we're almost there. I think the only thing I have left, because now everything's done. I mean, people are like, are you gonna get a new chair? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get this, not get rid of this chair and build another chair right now. I'm not gonna deal with that. Am I gonna get a new TV? No, my TV's only 2 years old. I'm keeping that. I think the last thing is actually
I don't need another chair. I don't need a new TV. It's I don't want to deal with that. This
Yes.
guy will literally consume anything at any point. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just
which means
give me new stuff.
the problem is the complexity of a new chair. It's not the fact that he doesn't want a new chair. It's just the complexity of buying a new chair, obviously. It's very tough.
getting, if they have them, small stands for each of the PCs, so they're not just sitting on the floor. So, and I can roll them around and maneuver them if I need to. And then I'm going to get like one of those
Roll
air
them
can things
around?
that's
For
not the
fucking
can, but the
what?
actual like gun that you can recharge and plug into the wall to clean the PC. Because I want to keep these nice and clean over time. That's the last aspect of it. Everything else, I've got everything on this side, PC side. I've got wrist rests. I've got peripherals. I've got everything on here. The desk, the mic, everything done there. On this side, we got the new capture streaming
God,
PC.
it sounds
We've got
like shit
the,
too.
the
Oh my
webcam,
God.
the new lighting system, new tripods and supports for that. We've got the stream deck working now. We got a wrist rest here now. We got all this new stuff. I got rid of the XLR interface. I don't need the preamp anymore, so now I have space over here for my drinks. I rewired the whole office top to bottom, so now all of the wires are streamlined, and the floor is not covered in a mess. It's actually the best this office has literally ever looked since I moved in over 10 years. So I think like that's it. I'm done. I can't, like I said, I think that's about it. It's the best I can do.
The mic sounds like shit.
Breaking the bank, buying a high-end gaming monitor, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, which getting sucks a whole for every detractor who makes content with his new fucking content, because it sounds terrible.
It does sound bad. Not even from a detractor aspect. Legitimately, listen to his voice, guys.
That I want to do, but I know that myself, I don't have the means to do it. I may have to hire a videographer.
Now listen to this.
Which I'm not worried about right now. I'm okay with what I've got. So
it just sounds weird. Just sounds more weird.
It's tough though. Like I'm looking for stands for these PCs, and I just looked, last night for maybe like 20, 30 minutes, and I couldn't find anything that 100% would work. Like the gaming PC is a very unique shape, and I don't know if anything would fit it. And then this PC over here is a little longer than what the stands really support.
That's exactly the type of reason why you
get?
Don't buy a case that's shaped like that.
I
Like
know.
these are the problems you run into when you buy weird outlier things like this. If you would have just got a normal style thing, this wouldn't be an issue at all. This wouldn't be a concern.
I don't know. Okay. Shout outs. We already have some contributions.
All right, thank God.
Let's see.
I might Minecraft myself without that.
Jamal tipped $1.01, and he says, Fresno, California, let's go.
Okay.
So Jamal, with a Fresno shout out and trying to get us there with $1.01 tip, I think someone's going to beat that, just being honest here. But thank you, Jamal.
Thank you, Jamal. Step it up, Jamal.
My favorite new dent is Jamal, who drinks every day.
Used to typing on everything too.
Yeah, he drinks daily.
Because I'm not used to it, because
it lets everyone know what he's drinking.
The keyboards are all different now. Like that's the gaming keyboard. I'm used to typing on that, but now this different one is not that one anymore. And I got the buttons are in a different place. It's like all right, I got a significant super chat.
Wait, hang on. Wait. The buttons are in a different place? I'm sorry.
Gaming keyboard, I'm used to typing on that, but now this different one is not that one anymore. And I got the buttons are in a different place. It's like all right, I got a significant super chat.
What does that mean?
For some
are keyboards in different layouts?
Different companies, different companies, different layouts. You know that. Mr. Gorehouse says, I want to see how wide he could open that door now. Like, yeah, we show on that being said, he could barely open that fucking door at all. He has to lean back to get through the door. How far could he open it now, I wonder?
For some reason, it didn't load.
Okay, what didn't load?
For me, what happened here?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a super sticker. It was a super chat. It totally should have showed up in my queue, and it didn't, so I don't know why it didn't.
Okay, whatever.
Was there a pop-up for it? No, right? There was no pop-up for Spencer, who just did a super chat because it's not showing up in my queue.
Okay, just read it.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, well, that's the end of the donation, so we got a super chat, though. Hello? Hello?
I did not test that.
Okay.
Fun show.
Well, hey, Beats earlier show, half of the shit was silent. Like there was legitimately 5-10 minute segments, and I had them on double speed where there was no audio coming out.
Maybe it'll show up super late. I don't know what's going on with the pop-ups tonight. Anyway,
nuggets are
Spencer,
good?
I'm sorry, no pop-up on the screen for you.
I got you, Spencer. Here's your shout out.
These nuggets are good?
Oh, sorry.
A $50 Australian super chat.
Yeah.
So let's actually figure that out exactly. He definitely will be the top contributor of the night with that. And he'll be able to choose where we're flying first. Thank you, Spencer.
Let me get my
see how much this
currency converter out. He's going to buy a currency converter calculator. I got this new one.
That's what we need for this stream. We can write that off on the taxes
from Rosetta,
for sure.
$31.18.
There we go.
That's how much that was. So...
And he literally said 30 in the message. He just had to read it.
Getty Lee of the Dead reel. Shout outs. Nice. One Dumb Tractor reel. Only Stalker Around. I don't know what that's a reference to. Game Bug reel. Big ups. I'm looking for the names in chat here.
Thank you, Spencer. Think about where you want to fly, because I'm going to ask you probably in a second.
He told you, bitch.
Again. Yikes.
It's in the message. All you got to do is look.
It's actually we're at the 33 now. Yeah. Okay. He says, scuff is part of the experience for better or worse. Unfortunately, the exchange rate is not amazing right now.
Exchange rate?
30 USD. Put this towards Melbourne, Australia, if you don't mind. All right. So unless someone beats Spencer in the next 10 minutes, $31 contribution will be going to Melbourne, Australia first. Okay?
YouTube does it, but the stream elements can do it.
Thank you, Spencer.
As you can see, on that being said, we have it set up where it automatically does it. Stream Elements does it, but YouTube doesn't.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Spencer.
Okay, thank you, Spencer.
So the mic should be sounding good because it's right next to me.
No.
But if the mic moves away, there's some echo now. And there's not much I can really do about that. That's just how it's going to be.
Good thing you bought that new mic,
this microphone has a lot more bass than my previous mics ever did. It added a ton of bass to my voice.
Ton of bass.
And everyone's like, oh, it sounds weird. Like, yeah, but that's how my voice actually sounds.
No,
like, if you
I don't hear that.
It does not sound like all the bass in my voice.
It does not.
Just it never came through in any of the previous mics.
Yeah, that's...
But outside of that,
his voice usually sounds like it's coming out of a bathroom.
And right, good people in chat are good picking out. He said he can't fix echo, which definitely you can fix with settings, but yeah, you can't fix echo.
Sounds good. When I'm this close, it sounds really good, this new mic. When it's a little further away, which I'm going to have to do when I play tonight. Actually, no, I won't. Look. No, I won't.
Look.
I forgot. We're doing flight sim. So if we're doing it like this and I do it like this, we're good. I don't even need to. Good. And look, my arms are fine. Yeah, we're good. Certain games I'll have to adjust it. Like if I had to do keyboard and mouse tonight, I'd probably have to rotate it and turn it a little bit, but it should be fine then. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Great.
This setup is so dented, and I can't believe we've done all of this for those backgrounds.
Cool.
So stupid.
Cool. We are back, boys. Oh, God. Big ups to Doomer Ziggy, who just sent the last thumbnail that just went up. This one is a special one. Big ups. Very cool. My precious right there. My precious quesadilla right there. There we go. Anyways, big ups.
Melbourne, Australia, unless someone beats Spencer. That's where we're headed so far.
All right, 150 viewers, guys. Can we pick it up? 160. Come on, that'll be good. That's got to be enough.
All right, so what's on everyone's mind?
Like
How's
1
everyone
minute
feeling?
ago, 10 minutes.
All right, so what's on everyone's mind? How's everyone feeling? Hopefully we can chill tonight, really. I just want to chill with you guys tonight.
I just want to chill and have fun.
Do I prefer uwu
How many
or
times
owo?
can you say you want to chill?
I just want to chill and have fun, guys. Stop.
The bottom line is, says he likes the gold
Doesn't
rings
count.
on the mic arm because it looks
Doesn't count. Not hitting the button. You made that a name. It does not count.
like bling. Yeah, they're washers. That's all it is. They're washers that tighten the arm so that it doesn't rotate or spin. And then if I want to loosen the washer, then it rotates. See? And then I tighten it. So it doesn't just rotate on the fly, but I can on the fly rotate it when I want to.
Okay.
So it has more control.
This is the alien
it's actually a much better arm than the other one I had
earlier, by the way.
I can change it on the. It doesn't change on the fly, but I can also change it on the fly when I want to.
This one is really easy to just rotate around, and I can easily bend it the different directions. It's a really good arm. I mean, it's very expensive. This is like $100 boom mic arm.
Jesus,
but it's worth the money.
No shit, you again fell for the fucking. Fell right for the trap.
Oh my, $100! You do not need to spend $100, everyone out there, if you want one. I think like $50. I remember thinking that was like an expensive one.
Definitely
Holy shit.
the best bass,
I will tell you, I bought this microphone for $100, and I bought the mic arm for $15, and we've been rocking strong since 2018. I think this is the
many different options.
He's overspending.
Yeah,
the arm, and it does have good cable control. It was just a major pain. So I didn't get to explain this. I'm going to explain it on the podcast tomorrow.
Oh, great.
This
oh, God. Hope you're ready for that, everybody.
Has absolutely no explanation whatsoever of how to use it. It came with zero, not even a piece of paper, nothing. It was just that in foam. That was it. So
no instructions.
Why do we need instructions?
No instructions and no paper. All right, let me see. This is $120. Oh no, excuse me, $100 now. Okay, there's a deal going. $120 for the Gator boom arm articulating desktop mic stand. Nice.
It's name brand solutions, obviously. He made sure to say that a couple of times.
supposed to happen is you're supposed to know that there has this special cable management system that you have to pull out a piece of plastic, put the cable in, and then let go, and it kind of snaps in. And you have to do that for each one. Never explain. So at a cursory glance, it looks like you're just supposed to pop it in. So I'm trying like crazy with my fingers to pop it in, and it's destroying my thumbs. Just like painful work to get this to work.
He's got
when in
baby
reality,
hands,
all I need to do,
Man, I mean, destroying his hands, putting together a mic arm. Wow.
is get a little screwdriver and hold the plastic back, put it in, and let go, and it would have all just kind of got itself in there. But it took me like 15 minutes to get that in there. So the wire management now is good. Like this wire is in there incredibly snug, and it has some slack and everything. It's good now, but there was no way to know that until you kind of already messed around with it and hurt yourself. So that's what happened. So this morning I was so upset. It took me 15 minutes to get the wire in. Then I was telling you guys about it. I was going to explain. I started screwing this in, not really paying attention to what I was doing. And I over-tightened it, or what do they call it? Over-torqued it before, because what you're supposed to do is...
the over-torque. Yep, you just over-torque the drivers, it's very common thing.
And I over-tightened it, or what do they call it? Over-torqued it before, because what you're supposed to do is you get it to the point where it won't turn anymore, turn it back to the direction you want, and then tighten it with a washer, and that way it's good to keep moving. Well, I over-tightened it all the way, because I was so upset at the stupid wire thing. And then I was like, wait, what? And I couldn't get it to undo. I was like, are you kidding me? And it wouldn't undo. It was just completely stuck. And it took me almost an hour using 2 wrenches.
Let's not kill tomorrow's podcast even more. We're going to watch that too. So let's just please end this.
To finally untorque it enough.
Pretend you guys aren't hearing this right now.
Tomorrow, guys, you got to be hyped for the pre-stream, all right? Big ups Ira, who says, is his spending supposed to offset his taxes? No, I don't think he thinks even that far ahead. Ira, that's giving him too much credit. He just can't have money in his bank account. You know that. He's allergic to it.
All of the paint off of this. That's what all this is. That's all scrape marks that aren't supposed to be there. All the paint came off of it.
Why is he pointing it out, though? Nobody would have been the wiser. They would have just thought it was weird lighting.
Vietnamese comrade, I have no idea what you're talking about. He's talking about a Donetsk flight with UKCC. What does that mean?
Okay, get fucked, fight Vietnamese comrade.
I never had a gold chain. I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally never owned a gold chain.
Are we all right?
Let's see. Yeah. What color would you call that, Philip? That looks, I mean, I'm not, I guess he could say it's some other color, I guess, but I'm trying to see a good look at it.
Had an off yellow chain, stupid. You don't know what you're talking about, obviously.
Wasn't actually gold, you dumb fuck.
In my life.
Okay.
Yes, we talked about Jimmy Carter passing earlier, former U.S. president.
Could have been silver, yeah. He could have said he had a silver chain instead of making that guy feel like an asshole, but, why not?
The last stream, I said I want to flight to Donetsk. I still don't know what you're talking about.
Don't, Vietnamese comrade, please. Just tip.
Who said
stop talking. Just stop talking.
I have no clue what you're speaking of.
Quit typing before you get banned.
Uh-oh, 30 seconds to Mars comment. Let's see what happens.
Yes, I've heard 30 seconds to Mars before.
Yeah, did you like it? Did you do any reviews over that?
Run away, I'll attack. What? That? That's Jared Leto,
I don't know what that.
Oh!
That's what he should have stuck to instead of acting. He just kept making that music.
Well, he's not a Morbius fan, I guess.
He was an actor first, by the way. The music was his side project. But all right. Yep. Bad actor.
Avarice, I'm incredibly stressed out. I need to relax tonight. I literally need 2 hours of relaxing time with all of you.
Whoa, yeah. Well,
get to it instead of fucking chat here. What are we doing?
He just started the next sentence with the best way. I really hope he doesn't bring money into that.
Support.
Bojangles has a toxic question for the guest. Why is the guest rolling R's? We've explained this before. That's how he talks, okay? Anything else you want to add to that, Atlas? A lot of people are asking about it.
No, they ask a lot, and I don't know how many times I could tell them. I am just guarded, guys. I'm slow.
He can't help it, okay, guys? Come on, give him a break.
The best way you could add to that,
dude,
and allow me to relax tonight,
dude,
would be to contribute and pick a place to fly.
Let's
and
go,
make it a nice
dude. I was a joke.
Place. Relax tonight. The best way you could add to that and allow me to relax tonight would be to contribute and pick a place to fly and make it a nice place.
All right.
Seriously.
That's the best way,
like
bitches.
I said, right now, the top
Pretty
contributor
simple.
is Spencer. So unless you can beat $31 of contributions, it looks like we'll be going to Melbourne, Australia first. And then after that, we go, with the top contributors. And
Pretty
let's just
simple,
make
dumb
it
fucks.
honest. You have to contribute $10. It's not going to be, I contributed $1.01. Can we fly
Now
there?
we're
No.
setting limits.
It has to be like $10 or more. Okay. Or else I'm just going to randomly pick, or I'm just going to say, I guess we're done. No one wants to do it. And we're going to shut it down.
Ooh, salty.
One or the other.
That would be awesome.
Salty piggy. We're gonna shut this whole thing down. I don't even care. $10.
I would love for the Dents to call him on that and just not do it tonight. Let's just shut her down early, folks.
They won't. They won't. They're not fun. But that would be fun if they did.
We're shutting it down.
This is very chill.
If I were to get a
relaxing.
good monitor, which would I get? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. I looked into it. Any 4K gaming monitor that's good is very expensive. 4K gaming monitors, especially if they're big, I'm not going to get a 28-inch monitor to be over there. I have to get like a big one.
Oh, look at you,
they're
big
like
spender.
over $1,000, budget breaking nonsense. So
$1,000 budget breaking nonsense. $100 mic stand and $250 mic though is not budget breaking when you don't even need those two things. But okay.
What about the $200 he spent on foam panels for the background?
Oh, those are not budget breaking. You're not getting this. It's not budget breaking. Those are only $100. I don't know. I'm just guessing how his mind works. Those aren't budget breaking. Big ups Wesley H, who says, I take back my previous statement. Phil is the greediest cam girl on this website. Thank God he keeps his clothes on. Remember, I think in this case, it's not greed is definitely a part of it, right? He wants to have stuff, but really how he attaches his self-worth to the money, right? So when money's going bad, that's when he really breaks into the panic mode because he has, of course, the sky is falling any second. One day is slow. It's all over. So greed
this is
part
all he
of it,
has going for him. Like you can kind of see how he comes to how he gets to the point he does when this is literally all he has.
Yes.
There's no friendships behind the scenes. There's no, goals outside of this. This is the end all be all. One slow day kind of is the end of the world for him.
Yes.
Because this is as big as his world is.
When you don't save any money, one day of bad money coming in is a really big deal, right? And we know where the money goes. You know what I mean? So we'll talk eventually. Hang on. We'll talk.
You gotta let it process.
Talking comes later. Wait.
Comes after the yawn.
See?
We yawn first.
I'm shocked.
Hang on. We'll yawn first. Hang on. We'll come back in a second. Hang on. Well, just wait, guys. You want
Still
instant
thinking about it.
You want instant gratification, okay? I'm tired of it. Just wait. We'll talk when we feel like it. Well, later, okay? Stop.
You got tickets for Metallica and Limp Bizkit in Toronto in April. That's just such a weird combination.
Not Limp Bizkit.
No, it's not.
Metallica, a legit rock band that's legendary from the 90s era. And then Limp Bizkit.
Okay, everything about what you just said is wrong. They're not from the 90s era. They're from the 80s era officially. But what is he going to say about Limp Bizkit here?
Rock band that's legendary from, the 90s era. And then Limp Bizkit.
Yeah?
How did they even get together? They're like, right?
A band that is...
How do they even have association? That is so ludicrous.
Well, according to his logic, they're from the 90s. I know, let's see, when was Limp Bizkit the biggest? Early 2000s? Or 2001, 2002-ish? Anyways, they're still playing huge fucking tours because nostalgia. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, every dad I know that likes Metallica fucks with Limp Bizkit. So don't ask me how they ever got hooked up or how they're associated. They pretty much have the same fan base. If you showed the Venn diagram, there's more overlap than you would think.
They play the same concerts. They're both playing rock music, different types, but come on, it makes sense. Anything else, or just wait? You guys, we're talking sometime.
Just sitting on that one.
Just wait. Guys, stop being so
Just letting that
demanding.
one marinate with his.
It draws the crowds. Limp Bizkit, huh?
Yeah, they do. They're touring very successfully these days. We'll talk later. Just don't worry. Well, yep. Mm-hmm. I see people wanting him to talk. Just wait. Stop. Oh. Yep. Okay. We got Jasper the Claw, the Mutilated. Good pull, NWO News. Let's look. We got 2025.
I like Woodland Creatures in the chat.
Oh. I don't get this animation on the Devoom here. So watch this. It goes from 2025 and then goes back to 2020. Okay, here's 2024. Okay, changes. Then it goes back, huh? Right? That's not a good animation.
That's how time works, ALT.
Oh.
You would think you've experienced enough time that you would know that's how it works.
That's got to be a maximum one loop image there, though, unfortunately, for it to make sense. But all right, well, fine. Well, we'll get a quick munch in. We got to eat.
This is a new sweater. I've worn it once before.
Okay,
I wore it
late
once
90s.
before a couple weeks ago. This is my second time wearing it.
Late 90s.
He has such a shit attitude. Just turn this stream off, bro. If this is it, like, you're better off just clocking out.
No,
for
chicken
the night.
tender. That was one of the things I wanted to do on the podcast today, was talk about what the next goal would be now that we've done the Taco Bell goal.
Thanks,
and
chicken tender.
It didn't happen. Like I said, this boom arm showed up and nonstop problems began, incredibly frustrating stuff. And we just never finished the setup so that we could do any of the things we were supposed to do. So, no, we didn't talk about it. Tomorrow we'll talk about that for sure.
Okay. Guys, can we get some donations before we start? That's what we're looking for, okay? Tired of it.
And he really is just staring him down, too. Like, he's got no sort of pep in his step, no topics he wants to talk about. He's clearly not in a good mood.
We're just sitting here. You love this. Please.
Like I said, 440, we don't have to do food. If you guys had a different idea, like maybe you wanted to have me try a kind of booze or something, like a certain beer or something, I'd be down for that. We do it as a night reward.
Oh.
Like after a late stream, I could drink a little bit with you guys or whatever. I'd be okay with that.
Drink
But,
with you,
you know,
drink
let's
with
see.
you guys.
Or we can look up something if there is something good, but I don't know. I haven't looked at all.
Okay.
All right. I want the money, but I'm not going to bother looking up anything.
Oh my God. All right. Happy 2025 New Year.
Try a Pim's #1. I don't even know what that is. Wonder if they have it here.
This rocks, dude.
What does that
I'm
say?
so happy we're back to shit like this.
Okay.
Is that?
All right, I guess we're just going to start.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to get started.
We're going to bitch. Oh my God. Guys, I guess we're just going to start. That's it. Nothing else. It's the best you could do. 30? Fuck's wrong with you? 30. Please.
Well, 33, ALT. Come on.
33? What can I get with 33? I can't even get Taco Bell with 33 on DoorDash.
Okay. All right, I guess we're just going to start. So, guys, we're going to get started. We're going to go to Melbourne, Australia.
All right.
In Flight Sim, which sounds fun to me.
Does it?
And after that, we're going to go to whoever is the second contributor who chooses, and it has to be $10 or more to choose. Okay, so at least a $10 contribution.
Okay, that's a new rule you added, bitch. 41 viewers on Kick, by the way. Robust 230 total.
I was going to say with this 191, yeah, we're about 230. Very cool. Large numbers.
I'll just move this a little bit. I don't need to move it into full position for PC gaming, but
full position.
Full position. What the fuck does that mean? I don't game in full position often, but when I do,
why is that boom arc so shaky? I'll tell you that. That's not supposed to be that shaky. I didn't spend 100 on mine, but it doesn't shake.
Tested the new boom arm. I'll scoot it up because I want to be able to type.
Oh shit, that is a lot of wiggle.
Whoa, we all right?
Oh, it's because he's got it on his desk without hydraulics. That's the issue.
He's got it on the shitty desk. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Put it on the shittiest table you got.
Where's he putting it?
This will work. This works well. Perfect. A man in his craft. He's a master. You guys are felt it.
And he muted the mic.
Hello?
Oh my God!
The best. It's the best one ever.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't know.
I tapped it by accident and muted it. I gotta be careful. It's tap to mute, which is really useful for utility, but I might accidentally tap it and knuckle.
It's a really useful for utility.
Look, be a good test of the new
watch
boom
this whole
arm.
move.
I'll
Watch
scoot it up
this.
because I want to be able to type.
It's like a monkey just found a hammer and doesn't know what to do. Oh, what's this do? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, what's this do? He just tapped it. He just tapped it right there.
Yeah, you could hear him making contact.
Here we go. Sounds good to me, right, guys?
Okay. Yep. Okay. Correct. Woodland Critter says, "Awesome mic, Phil."
Awesome. By accident muted. I gotta be careful.
There we go.
It's tap to mute, which is really useful for utility, but I like accidentally tap it and not realize I'm muted completely like an idiot. So I gotta make sure I don't do that by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty neat, yeah. Instamat, pretty neat.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go.
Nope, I did not go to prom. No, I did not. I don't know why the hell you're asking me about going to prom when I'm 4.
Big ups to whoever you are. I know why you're asking about prom. It's right here. My prom story is coming up. But we're doing that next week now.
42 years old, but no, I did not go to prom.
That's not true. You did. Oh, no, he didn't go to prom. He went to the dance. Okay, excuse me. Yes. He didn't go to prom because the girl ghosted him and the nerdy Asian said no. He did go to a dance where the hot Latina danced him. That was not prom, though. Okay, just making sure. All right, let's go.
Can I fly using an Airbus? I don't know.
Yeah, he got the refund on the prom, correct. He got the refund on the tickets. When the one chick asked like 4 dudes, and he was one of the 4, and got tickets just in case he was the person chosen, and he wasn't chosen. That is true story.
Really a sad state of affairs. A villain origin story, if I've ever heard it.
You'd write a manifesto yourself, honestly. Even though
I'd write more than a manifesto.
Because Aussie Turtles Gaming says, remember, 4 boom mics, 3 mics, 2 webcams, and once another one. Sure, I'm not spending much at all. Wait, 4 boom mics? 4 boom arms? No. That can't be correct, is it?
But this is his second boom arm, I believe. He bought 2 different arms. And this is his third microphone that he currently has right now that functions and is operable.
Wow. So. 4? Reno Ryan says, come on, Snood, open your wallet to help Phil's mood. He's depressed and tired. Okay, I'll hit the button for Snood. This is not for Atlas, though, okay? Just for Snood only. Cover your ears, Atlas. Okay, there we go. I hit the button. NW News says...
What button did you hit?
Oh, this one. Cover your ears again. There we go.
Okay.
NW News says, Phil is familiar with the other Limp Bizkit. The other Limp Bizkit. Meaning, other Limp Bizkit. Paula Burrow says, I want him to try that Amaranth yeast beer. It would break him. I don't know what that is. Yeast beer? Amaranth,
I don't know what that is either.
Amaranth is a symphonic metal band that has some good songs. Not a lot of good songs, but some good songs, Amaranth.
So here we go. As I got my new setup going.
I thought they were talking about that lady with the Yitties.
Oh,
mouse pad here.
Now you have my attention. Oh, you're talking about the streamer, yeah. Amaranth. That Amaranth. See, that's how little I think about Amaranth. I didn't even get it. I didn't even understand what you were talking about. But yeah, that
thinking
Amaranth.
about Yitties.
Amaranth's yeast beer. Okay. Husky says Limp Bizkit, Dollar Bill, y'all goes hard. Obviously, who doesn't love that song? Limp Bizkit, break stuff. Come on, gotta have faith. A lot of good songs.
Classic.
Trolling. Oh, that was by Meerkat Mob. Keep trolling. What?
I didn't know that. So that's a little frustrating.
They're not Viking Gaming Guru. I would not consider them Viking.
Yeah.
Pendleton, big ups. Thank you so much,
Pendleton. Be in a better mood.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I'll try to be in a better mood as much as I can. Yeah. You know, I'm an honest.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what makes a better move. Pendleton, good pull, please. Cranberry sauce. Great pull for you there, Pendleton. Here we go.
That would put me in a worse mood.
You love that.
Yeah. Can I try and be in a better mood? I'll try to be in a better mood as much as I can. You know, I'm an honest dude. I don't hide my feelings. You know, I'm pretty down today because yesterday was not a very good day off for me. And then I come back to work today and it's all nonsense. It ends up being a complete, annoying stream. At least now the mic is sounding good after tweaking it so much last stream.
No, it doesn't.
But man, was that a frustrating stream. And you know, I definitely wanted to do better than that for you, and I couldn't. And that kills me when that kind of stuff happens, you know?
The way that DSP makes excuses and talks, it sounds like me back in the day being passive aggressive with my mom. Like, I'll try and be in a better mood, but I'm an honest guy, you know, I don't hide my feel. Like, that's the kind of cringe you get out of actual children, like teenagers. He's 42 years old.
Yeah, Mom, it's easier for you to say. You don't have a huge test on Friday, okay? So I'm trying the best I can, okay? Fuck you, Mom.
What was for dinner? Taco Bell.
People are pushing back on this Amaranth take. All right, guys, I'm not caring about the sets. Let's go with Wikipedia. I'm talking about the style of music, okay? Genres: metalcore, melodic death metal, power metal, symphonic metal, and pop metal. I'm missing the part where that says Viking metal. Their music itself is not Viking metal, guys. They can do that shit on their sets. I'm talking about the music sound, all right? Don't come at me with European metal, all right? Yeah, go ahead.
It says origin Sweden, though. Doesn't that technically automatically qualify it for Viking metal?
Don't fall for the meme, guys. I've been to Wacken myself to see European metal happen live at the most pure place to see it played. Okay, it's about the music. All right, that is not Viking metal. There's different Viking metal, but that's not it. All right, come on.
Taco Bell. Remember, we did the DSP tries it.
Wacken, yes.
So, I'm not going to be flying with mouse and keyboard. I am going to be flying with gamepad, so I'll be able to be more relaxed, leaning back here and talking with all of you.
Definitely. Sure.
I do have my aviators tonight. If we hit the goal, I'll put on my aviator glasses. All right, it would be nice to do that tonight. I certainly would enjoy doing that tonight.
It would be nice.
I certainly used that tonight, considering how bad today's first stream was. Today's first stream was a disaster.
It wasn't that thing.
Oh, yeah? The bottom line is Real says someone modded all the big vehicles from Halo into the game and took screenshots of them flying all over the world and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Can we do something cool like that on the stream? Wouldn't that be interesting?
I tried the Dune FS. I don't know what that means.
All right, start YouTube mode, please. We'll go live right away. We're not staying here all night. Not going to happen. Even though it could be hype, we got to go at some point. Next 2 days, I'm streaming a lot, guys. Oh, tomorrow night, didn't we shout out? Me and Sav are doing Amber Lynn Vlogmas Watch, and then on Tuesday, obviously.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night, and then Tuesday night is we'll be here all fucking night with the New Year's Eve timeline update marathon. Yeah, should be hype.
Oh, man.
But that means we cannot be here all night tonight. Got to get some sleepies. You know that. As Philip's yawning.
Amber Lynn is far more important than the guy, at least for now.
We'll watch until a tip, though. We'll follow the rules.
All right, ready? Here we go. Let's get started.
YouTube mode's on.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the first time that we're playing the game in a couple of weeks. Reason being, last week we had some extenuating circumstances. I had purchased a PC desk, and we started mouse and keyboard gaming, and of course the games that people want to see that in are games such as Call of Duty and the like.
That's what
so
you
we
decided.
Actually played some extra Call of Duty to do mouse and keyboard.
He confirmed
sadly,
that with no one.
Flight Sim fell by the wayside. Well, Flight Sim is back, and now we're going to play it tonight for a nice, chill, relaxing stream. First place it looks like we're going is Melbourne, Australia, per the request of Spencer, who did a very generous contribution.
All right.
The way it's going to work tonight, that contributors are going to pick where we fly.
Why do
for $10 or more,
viewers need to know this?
You get to choose the areas where we're going. It's like buying a plane ticket. Now, it is biggest contributor first, and
except
then
you don't actually get to go there and
so
experience
someone,
anything.
For example, were to contribute $32 right now, they take priority, would go wherever they want to go first. Then we would go to Melbourne and so on and so forth. Okay.
Okay.
If someone
thank you,
trumps
Shadows.
everyone with a big contribution, then we'll go there first. But once we're
okay, Shadows Lovable is saving us. We can go live, and he still hasn't got a tip yet. We're in trouble.
See rules football.
Fuck. We might be here all night anyway.
That's where the heroes fight, of course.
God damn it. Please.
Of course.
Guys.
But no DC characters. They're not allowed. They're locked out.
That was legitimately like 20 minutes. We fast forwarded. Not one
we
single
just jumped
dollar.
live, and Gunt Farmer is in chat saying, someone donate before our flight is grounded. So.
That is cool. That is a cool bridge. I like how it glows. Of course, the traffic is glitched and driving on the water again. Look at that. We saw that at another major bridge, too. Why don't they fix that? The traffic drives incorrectly on the bridge.
Yeah, why don't they fix that? Very important. They'll get to it, man. They'll get to it. Enjoy fucking flying. What's the point?
Do.
Is this game hype?
Jade, I don't know much about Africa. Someone would have to know.
It's for somebody.
He did say Jade, so that gives us 3. So hold on, let me get it.
Is this game hype? I mean, it seems kind of. I don't know. I need to do something in my games.
I don't know. I'm an enjoyer of American Truck Simulator, given the right circumstances. So maybe I'm not the one to talk, but.
All right, we are one stop away now from entering the temple. Jade has entered the room. We need one more what's up. Here we go.
Place to go in Africa with some sights to see, you know, or else we might just be flying around open plane all day and not really see much.
Mm-hmm.
The Serengeti.
I'm down with chill games though, but I just don't know. But this seems like you don't do anything. But he's doing fucking
well,
wrong
that's,
shit.
That's
him,
that's
right? That's
the part
his
that
fault.
gets me about this.
Yeah,
is like at least in American Truck Simulator, I got the wheel and the pedals. Like I actually have to do the things. You do have to pay attention. He can literally just go straight and look away from the screen for extended periods and it not matter.
Oh, did you buy the whole setup? You have the wheel and the pedals there at your
Yeah,
desk?
I've got the wheel, the pedals, and the stick for all my driving games because I think that's the fun way to play. But
here's a question I always wanted to ask someone that had that. Do you try to make love with your significant other before you play? Because after it becomes impossible because they can't get in the mood after you play that with your pedal and the steering wheel, or what? You tell me.
I'll just say she knew what she was signing up for.
Oh, okay,
you know?
okay.
You put it all up front, folks. Put it all up front.
The first time you bring her home, do you cover up the pedals and the wheel, or do you just let her find out? Let what happens. Or...
You figure out a way to incorporate the pedals and the wheel.
Okay. Just making sure. I know Snood has the same problem, so I just want to ask.
The wireless turned off again. You guys can't see it, but my wireless turned off again, so all my lights behind me turned off again. This is another thing that's been happening all day.
Just kidding.
So my wireless keeps
I love everything.
From my
Just
office,
kidding.
and when it
People
does,
always get angry.
I love everything is a wild
When
take.
I make fun of Atlas or Snood, I get hate. Come on, guys, it's a joke.
I just can't wait today. This is the day of insane technical problems. Just wild, over-the-top, insane technical problems have persisted all day long. Absolutely out of control.
Do you have a race car bed? Good question. Do you have a race car bed?
Well, luckily, I'm still on. I'm still
normal-sized beds in my size. Okay, like I have to have the race car bed.
Okay, I haven't given up.
Well, what are you not giving up or checking
luckily,
out?
I'm still on. I'm still trucking. I haven't given up.
Oh, he heard you say the truck simulator.
Yeah, we're still trucking. Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
ESP ATS line.
Gislin, no one's gonna do bounties in this game. How ridiculous.
Why don't you do bounties? That's fun.
Yes.
Lily Pan Fran, big up, says use this tip to get out of here for your own sake. No, Lily, we don't do that. We love this. It's a meme.
This is what we're here for.
We're happy to be here. Lily Pan
Mitch,
Fran,
you know, as I
legend.
said, you don't get to pick where we're flying for $2 or $1. You know, it has to be a significant contribution, or like I said this last time, I said around $10 or more, and then you can choose.
That's the guy that donated. He did that before you made the rule. That's fucked up. Mitch DePlant tipped $1.50 before he made that rule, and now Philip is retroactively applying the rule. Get fucked, Mitch DePlant. God damn, man.
Significant contribution, or like I said this last time, I said around $10 or more, and then you can choose. So someone has to contribute.
He tipped that before, bitch. All right, very cool. That's fucked up, man.
There we go.
Nah. You get what you deserve out there in the den chat.
That's true. Man. That's true too.
Okay.
I know.
I can't stand up for these people. I don't know.
I know.
Like, it is fucked. I agree, but
he's probably jerking off right now for all we know. That might be what he's after. Who knows? All right.
So many lights in Melbourne. Look, endless, every direction.
No,
There's
hold
lights.
on.
no way.
It's a city? Hold on.
People live there? Huh? What?
Yeah. Hey, that would be eligible. Someone just said Bridgeport, Connecticut. Of course.
Of course,
Anything would be anywhere we could fly anywhere. The game doesn't even have limitations. We already flew to North Korea and they didn't care.
What? Who didn't care?
What? Wait. Who would care about that? What?
Did he expect to get shot out of the sky or something?
Yeah, they didn't bomb my house after that. What?
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Who? Okay. Anyways.
Well, that was about a 25-minute flight. I think that was a good one. I wish that we knew more about Melbourne because I don't know that much. If I knew more, I would have, flown over better.
Break open encyclopedia, then, brother. It's a game.
We got suggestions for.
He's
Paris,
at a PC.
Rush.
Just look up fun facts while you autopilot. It's there. This is the easiest content on the planet.
He wants like pop-up video, pop-up facts come out, like, okay, well, this is the cricket ground where the famous cricket games are played. Oh, okay.
Bridgeport.
If you look to your left, you can see Wembley. I don't think that's in Australia. I made that up. This is Wembley 2.
That's actually British style. Yeah. Mr. Matt says, a la Melbourne. A la Melbourne. Little Miss Brat, Dunsfelter, Super Bonchon.
All right. Well, that was good. But now, guys, we need a new.
So what happens now?
We need a new place to go.
What happens now?
We need a new place.
What happens now? No one's giving money, so now what, bitch? Should you finally go with what Michael said, or the Australian dude?
Mitch. His name was Mitch.
We didn't fly over my house. Mitch, we did that in the one many years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. But we haven't done it yet in this one. We did fly over Seattle, though.
Getting used to the aim drop, says Phil, my good friend has a race car bed. Would you something? Hold on. Here we go. He's gonna answer it. Always Adam. Just Adam getting used to aim drops. Adam, he'll read it. You gotta add him though. He does skip the ones without adding.
Well, adding him on Kick is weird because it doesn't autofill like he's not in the chat or something. Has been my experience.
Oh really?
I don't know
okay.
Like that for everyone else.
Uh-oh, we're salty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Well, a lot of people have suggestions. I'm going to look at the activities for now until we get a contributor to pick. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How are you?
Hey! What's up, Game Boy? We are out of here. You ready to party?
Is that the second Game Boy?
Oh, wait. Did we already get Game Boy once?
Game Boy was our first one.
Yeah. No, guys. We're not counting it. Not counting it. Not counting it.
You don't get
it has
two
to be different.
Game Boys. Come on,
You cannot
gang.
get 2 Game Boys. No 2 Game Boys. Not happening. Not happening. He was the first. He cannot be the second. Get down from there. Everybody get down. You got to get down. Stop the party. We'll just wait. We have a chance. We have a chance. Hold on.
Yeah, how weird that none of the pop-ups showed up in my queue tonight.
There's a riot in chat right now.
I know.
Pissed them all off.
People are leaving. Don't worry. Don't worry. Life finds a way. Don't worry.
That I use for animation.
You're really the biggest con man in the vortex, aren't you?
No. We did not hear King Michael. Squid, stop spreading that lie. I think we heard Game Boy. What's up? And then Game Boy again. That's what I'm hearing. No second Game Boy.
That's the way I remember it.
Thank you. Get down from there.
No, that is true. I could go first person to my house. I could land outside of my house and then walk up to the house because you can now land and walk around.
Yeah, you should do that.
All right, I'm getting bullied here very hard.
People are saying there was a Jade. I don't recall a Jade.
He did know there was a Jade. He did say hi to Jade. So that means we have Game Boy, Jade, what's up? Let's just wait. We'll see if it happens naturally. Don't worry.
Discovery flights.
Don't worry.
See what ones would I be interested in? I have no idea where Auckland is.
Just
Spain,
wait.
I think we already did this, didn't we? Barcelona?
People, no,
Bergen?
not my keynote. People love me
either.
still. Don't go
Berlin
back.
is obviously in Germany.
People still love me.
I don't know
my king arc is not over.
It's a tropical island. That might
People
be nice.
aren't even talking about me negatively online anymore.
No,
you guys.
no one is.
Central Java? Where's Java? I have no idea where Java is.
Big ups to Java.
Salt flavor. Oh.
Mower, Cliffs of Mower. Queenborough?
Ooh.
Queenborough? Queenborough?
I don't know where Copenhagen is.
This is just riveting content. Holy shit.
This is
I
great.
know Copenhagen, but I don't know what country it's in. What country is Copenhagen in? There's actually a place called Darwin. That I did not know.
Oh, thought it was
in
a person.
Ireland. Edinburgh, isn't that Scotland? Edinburgh, Scotland. It's Denmark. What is Copenhagen, Denmark? Oh, gotcha. Faroe. I don't know where that is. Faroe.
Boo-boo.
This is really fun.
Bergen is Norway.
Florence,
Copenhagen
Italy,
is
since
Denmark.
he's so Italian.
Aha.
Aha. Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
Florence, Italy, but we've been to Italy before.
Oh yeah, we've
Fort
been there.
William.
Who hasn't?
That
You can only
doesn't
go to
ring a
Italy
bell.
one
Fort
time.
William.
Oh, Fort
I don't know
William.
where a lot of these are actually. You know, again, I'm not a big geography buff, so
Oh,
for
definitely.
me, I'd like just trying to learn geography.
know
as
that.
we play
He's
this
a film
game,
buff,
honestly.
not a geography buff.
All right,
you guys.
we got a $10 contribution here.
Okay.
Now this is hilarious. This person says, "Fly over your place from Iron Chef," except it's not Iron Chef Sakai because I recognize his email address, and this is not a tip.
Oh, I thought you
for Iron
don't. I
Chef
thought that
Sakai.
those docs that.
It's a nice try, but that's a lie. You're not Iron Chef Sakai.
Ooh.
You're a big liar.
Is that a
You're a
tip,
big
though?
fibber, actually.
Ooh, it was. It was. So
go.
because everyone's a legend, we stayed here. I'll do it. I'll do it. You bullied me, but we'll do it. Big ups everybody for chilling today. We're gonna go into the temple here. Any farting words for the beautiful people? Atlas, go ahead.
No,
Talk
I'm
to
just
him
going to
now.
enjoy the temple.
Talk to it now. They can hear you. Yeah, so this version of the game was kind of cool. Yeah, it was cool. But they made a different
If you wanted
version.
to check out Atlas content, maybe tomorrow there will be a video if I get it done on time. Aside from that, I
You
think
said
that's kind of
you're
it.
wearing a Speedo?
Yes, right now.
Oh, okay.
It might be 33 here, but I am in the Speedo.
Okay. And do you have your wheel there with you and the controls?
I have the shifter, which is the most important part.
Okay. All right. All right, we're out of here. Oh, shit, that's a glitch. Oh, my God, this is a glitch. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. We got to fix that. It should not say that song. That's a personal song. Injured Cold as Mommy. That's not.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a $99 Iron
All
Chef.
right, so thank
Iron
you so
Chef
much.
Cook.
Major European and global events such as the
Iron
Napoleon.
Cuck Sakai. Classic.
Iron Chef Cook, right there. Big ups.
Despicable.
Amazing. Paying to get daddy's
make
love.
up for my awful stream earlier today.
Let's hear it. Yeah?
A mere $2 away from hitting our goal, and a mere $152 away from doubling the goal, which would make up for my awful stream earlier today.
There we
Okay.
go. All right. Perfect time to get the fuck out. Big up Shadow Slammer who says Tyrone rails cat on the race car bed.
Real.
Good work. Hosky says getting used to the aim with his eye drops. Yeah. Remember that? The eye drops? Oh, look at the corner of the room. That's a good idea. NWO News says when pigs fly. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. When pigs fly. We're having a lot of fun with the pig flying. And Dark Wolf says, could you fly to Wakanda? P.S. I've been to Denmark. Big ups, Dark Wolf. You're a legend. But that will do it today. Atlas did say he might release a video tomorrow. Is that true or false?
Yeah. Hopefully it's done tomorrow for members, and then it'll be Tuesday for the
Okay.
actual
Tuesday
the
for
peons, as I like to refer to them.
Tuesday for the poor people, tomorrow for the rich people. Sound good? Fair enough?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Tomorrow pre-stream will be with Snood, and then we'll do nighttime. We'll do the Amber Lynn thing, and then Tuesday again. Oh my God, New Year's party! Hope you're there. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. You're all legends. Don't forget it. Bye.